I'm here.
Okay, welcome back. So, you just managed to take down a pursuing vessel. It is sinking to the bottom of the sea. You managed to salvage a couple of bits of flotsam from the wreckage. There are a couple of items. If you check your party sheet inventory, you will see some of the items that are available to take.
Uh, this button. There we go. Gems.
Mm-hmm.
And
There is a
ring.
longsword +1.
I'm just kind of double checking shit in the background.
Can I? There we go.
Because with Battlesmith, I can use martial weapons proficiently now, can't I?
Double check.
You can use martial
Yeah,
weapons.
I'm just trying to
1d8
find
piercing. I
the
like
list
my
of what
great
I
axe
can
though.
and can't do. Digging through the fucking library for it.
I really like my great axe damage. It's hard to put that down.
That's part of Unearth Arcana. So it's like class book, classes, art.
Yeah, you gain proficiency with martial weapons when you attack with a magic weapon. You can use your index modifier instead of your strength or dex for the attack and damage rolls.
Index?
You can your intelligence modifier. Sorry.
Oh. Oh,
So
so
you can use your brains to hit with your weapons instead of your strength.
Cheating.
the thing is, I have
It's
max
just like warlock.
intelligence.
It's just like warlock. They can use their charisma if they're a hex blade.
What's my action box? The fuck's that spelled?
And it's only with melee weapons, not your ranged weapons.
Yeah. I'm looking at doing the longsword if possible. Because at the moment, I have a quarterstaff and a spear.
You still probably don't want to be the first person in melee, though.
No,
You
I'd
really
rather
want-
pelt, but I'd like something that hurts if I have to.
Like a backup plan.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would say the longsword should probably go to one of your upfront fighters.
What's the stats on the long? Or the
It's a regular longsword, just has a +1.
+1 damage?
It's a 1d8 damage,
Oh.
Slashing.
which is an upgrade to my
Hint, hint, hint,
scimitar.
you might want to go to Tristan.
Cough, cough.
Question: when it says versatile 1d10, magic, that just means if it's used in a two-handed state?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if he doesn't have a shield or whatever, and he has his two hands, he rolls a 1d10
He
instead
can,
of a d8.
yep, but he will lose his shield.
Yep.
And you can't just. So here's the
Okay.
thing. Here's one of the things that from now on, here's how the game's going to go. You cannot switch to weapons continuously like they're just free equips. This isn't a
Yeah.
video game. You have to put your weapon away to pull out another one. So that is an action to switch your weapon. Or that is a bonus action to switch your weapons.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Do you have limited equip for what you can bring in, for
Yes.
example?
Exactly. You can only have one ranged weapon at the ready and one melee weapon at the ready. You do not have all your weapons at the ready at all times.
Okay.
So go through your character sheets and make sure that you have only one melee weapon and one ranged weapon equipped. Unless you're using dual weapons, and then that's
A different.
you get the point. Like you have your melee slot and your range slot, just like World of
Okay,
Warcraft.
then I need to take off.
Now you can use your hand axes for your range slot. That's where we get into those little weird gray areas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I have javelins and hand axes on here right now.
Yeah. But you need to pick which one you have at the ready. The other ones are in your backpack.
Well.
It'd make more sense to have the hand axes at the ready.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can literally stick those on your belt in theory.
Yeah. belts on them.
But yes.
Like, for me, if I wanted to put, like, my lance away, I would either have to, like, somehow stow it on my character's back or drop it.
You have straps on your flanks to
Okay.
store your lance away.
Oh, that's kind of not nice.
Okay.
Apparently, when you
Don't ask him how many times he poked himself during training.
You don't want to know that, to be honest.
When you did we break Kai?
what?
Well, you didn't finish your sentence there.
It was more or less just kind of stating that it's kind of shitty that when you unequip it through the inventory, it doesn't take it of your actions.
Oh,
If
So
you
I
go
just-
to combat, that's when you shoot your actions.
Oh, all I did is I just went into my actions thing, and then right after the weapon I'm not equipped, I just put brackets, not equipped, bracket.
You can go to preparation at the bottom of your action sheet and click the little circle next to the weapon. And then when you're in combat mode, it will hide everything that you don't technically have equipped.
Yeah, because you'll see the one with the T-shirt I have equipped. The one with the bag, it's in my backpack.
Ah, okay. I just normally leave it in standard, roll from there. Okay, let's continue with whatever we're doing.
federal musket.
I think I figured out what the fuck I'm doing.
10 days of rations and water. 15 feet
All
of
right.
hempen rope strapped to the side of it. Okay. This was an explorer pack.
Actually, did we get off the fucking...
I do want to confirm here. I understand that you're saying that if you critical fail, you can't recover your arrows and your javelins. But I just
we
want to
can't recover
confirm
arrows?
that also includes magical.
It does
items
not
like
include your
javelins.
magical.
So if I
Your
throw
magical
the,
javelin stays where it is.
if I threw my magical javelin and rolled a nat 1, it would not be destroyed, or I could still go and recover it, right?
Yeah, unless there's like, let's say you're tossing it from one ship to the other,
Yeah,
then it goes into the
That-
ocean.
that I
they'll start
understand.
calling
What I
you
mean,
Zeus.
what I
Yeah.
meant was that, because I know what you were saying was that they broke if you critical missed, and so
Yes.
that you couldn't get them back. But the magical ones won't break; you just miss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I was like really being careful about not throwing this thing.
I kind of want that ring of water walking.
Just so you can walk across the water.
I am curious too about this javelin of lightning, because it says that actually it doesn't say it counts. Well, it says properties magic, but it
Mhm.
doesn't get a +1 or anything.
It does not.
Okay.
So that's
But
just
it has
more
a
like
very
it does
unique
magic
ability.
damage instead of physical.
Exactly.
Well, it has like that chain attack when you throw it. So
Mhm.
Yeah. It, from what I'm guessing, is it literally means that this weapon, instead of doing physical attack damage, will do magical attack damage. So anything that has magic resistance isn't as useful. You could hit it; it probably hurt it, just not as much.
Mm-hmm. But most of the shit that we're fighting right now, they don't really have magical resistance.
anyways,
Yep, that's
I don't see the maps section.
go to maps,
Oh wait, there's more
click
pages.
new. You can literally click new.
There we go.
I ended up
Thank
just
you.
saving it to the hotbar on the bottom.
You could do that too.
What's nice about that is it just kind of
See, that would
saves
make
whatever
too
you
much
last
sense.
saw.
It just makes too much sense to do that.
I also learned, and one of the first things on my hopper is perception checks.
Perception check, perception check, perception check.
Well, essentially, I've become the mine detector, so yeah.
And just hold you by your feet and let you nose out the mines.
Well, traps, but yeah.
Yeah.
Just hold me by my fucking ankles and use me as like a dowsing rod for landmines.
Well, again, traps, but sure.
Beep, 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 beep.
Okay. That aside.
Tristan, do you want that longsword?
Sure. I mean,
Screw it.
it won't truly be a quit, but yeah.
We should probably change the name on the cloth pendant if that's our flag. So we know not to sell it later.
I can't. Only the DM can do
Oh.
that. Otherwise, I could change it.
Cloak of Elvenkind. What do you do?
What do you need me to change?
Just mark that fine cloth pennant as our basically our
Actual
party,
flag, so
actual
we don't
party
forget
flag,
about it.
and sell it.
Yeah.
No, that would be hilarious.
I know us. We're not the brightest. I may have max intelligence, but I'm pretty fucking stupid.
Technically, it's equipped to the ship right now, so
You could just flat remove it then, probably.
Yep, I'm removing it.
Cloak of Elvenkind. While you wear this cloak, pick up with
If
perception.
no one has objections, I will take the Ring of Water Walking for future shenanigans.
I mean,
As one of your attunement items, if you take the cloak of the ring is actually not an attunement item.
So attunement, that just means over time it
Yep.
takes to work.
Mm-hmm.
Hood up with.
Yeah, I have not been the most dexterous person, so do the cloak.
Oh, so it's
That was-
basically just a stealth cloak.
It's a stealth cloak.
Yeah. Do I just drag it over to my equipment?
Anyone have
Yeah,
any?
you just drag it over to your stuff, and that takes it out of the party inventory.
Actually, what
like-
skill is based for my shit for that?
For stealth, that's dex.
Mm-hmm. And you have a disadvantage while you're wearing that heavy armor.
Yeah, I need to switch that.
Or that medium armor, correction.
Wait, Nill's wearing armor?
Mm-hmm.
What is this, bikini armor?
Basically, if I remember
It's
correctly,
it's female
skill.
armor.
It's yeah, female scale armor. So imagine like a aluminum foil bikini, basically.
Nope, still offers the same protection, even though it's a bikini.
Yeah.
Don't you just love magic?
Uh,
Oh, I'm
No, it probably looks like actual armor.
well,
now that
He's probably got interlacing scale pieces with chain links on them.
custom order armor. Made to
yeah,
fit.
just perfectly around each tit. Just like gotta protect those. Those are the more important bits. Fuck the middle. Organs aren't
But you still
important.
gotta look good. Yep, sorry.
Oh yeah, you are now proficient with martial weapons, and you gain when you attack with a magic weapon. It has to be a magic weapon. It's not just any weapon.
Does magic weapon also count if I use arcane weapon as for my skill or spell slots?
What do you mean?
I have the spell arcane weapon. Channel arcane energy into one simple or martial weapon you're holding, and choose damage type: acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage of the chosen type to any target you hit with the weapon.
I'm gonna say yes. It becomes a magic weapon for the spell's duration. So yes.
Okay, so if I use that on like my quarterstaff and I bitch slap someone, it counts as a magic weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'd like to put my name in for the Cloak of Elvenkind, because eventually I'd like to get my armor kind of figured out better. Eventually.
You want to be stealthy? That means you need to step down your armor class to probably leather.
Yeah,
you wanna
which
stop
I
using
don't
that.
have at the moment. So I'm
Mhm.
just name out there for whenever I get it, unless we sell it, which whatever.
I'm fine with that. I'm certainly not trying to be the stealthy one.
Either leather or
Could probably
studded
go
leather.
into probably cloth, leather, or maybe like light chain. Maybe that would be probably DM choice.
We'll see. So, have y'all figured out what y'all are going to take from your inventory? There is that potion of fire breath as well.
Is that like that actually?
This literally gives you fire breath.
Yeah, think fire breather from Street Performers. What it looks like.
Or salamander from
Permanent.
Fairy Tale.
Oh, the effect ends after you exhale the fire 3 times or when 1 hour has passed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a
Yeah.
potion, so once it's used, it's gone. And drinking it takes an action, so you'll drink it, and then you
Wait.
have to wait a turn, and then you can breathe your fire.
3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Just give it to Kongold. Have him rage
Nah.
and breathe fire.
Nah, I got my axe.
You can make a flaming axe now.
No.
That would destroy the integrity of the weapon.
Mhm.
It's not
I'm
designed for that.
Oh,
I
but
don't
wait,
need my axe to break. I feel like they're expensive.
Eh,
But remember, you can use your arcane weapon on your bow or your musket as well.
oh, that just sounds like bullshit.
It's as a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So I could essentially make fucking dragon breath rounds.
Magic bullets save a
If,
cost on ammo.
Basically, you are God, what is that anime called?
Berserker? Or Drifter?
No, not Berserker. It's like Chaita or something like that. But yeah, she basically casts spells with her freaking gun.
Oh, Magi
There's a
Brilliant
few
Perk.
enemies.
The one that sticks out to me is Magi Brilliant Perk because
Yes,
the character she uses magic
But,
guns that shoot different stuff.
we are burning daylight, so
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Let's
talking
get it
it's
going.
fucking night?
If nobody is going to take it for now, I will use the longbow +1.
all right, take
Alright.
it. It's yours. All right, so to alleviate time, I'm gonna say y'all just sail to the island.
Do. Eliminate our potential minimum 3 rolls.
Save B run from rolling like 5 times. And
Actually,
end up
give me
going
1
circle.
second, guys.
Yeah.
I have to go get the
Mhm.
door.
Do we actually have a proper defined time limit for these? Or is it just kind of whenever?
It's just like,
About 3 hours.
yeah, roughly. He tries to do 3 hours. Depends on us if we want to go longer
Well, B-Run's got
or shorter.
work,
Yeah,
so.
people have stuff. Then
I'm good to go till midnight my time, so that actually gives us 4 hours. So, but
Yep.
it's up to him how long he wants to go. At this point, we have 3.5 left if we go till midnight. So
I'm good. I don't start working till Tuesday. They just had me come in and help with some setup.
My current job is just existing, so I got it anytime you want.
I don't know what he has going on tomorrow though.
It's weekend for Warlord, so.
Government work. You never know if he'll have to work.
They're
True.
kind of good about making sure that you get weekends off, but. Again.
It kind of depends.
Mm-hmm.
My last job was technically government contract, and yeah, you're even on the weekends. You're still on call. There's 1 or 2 weekends. I got a call at like Saturday at 8 p.m. They're like, yeah, the hoarding's falling off. We need you to come in and fix it. Awesome.
Okay, I'm back.
Oop.
All right,
Welcome back.
I'm going to share an image with you of what the island looks like.
No.
Sadness and despair.
Well, time to get stuck here the rest of the night.
We're going to be stuck here probably
Guys,
for
we don't have to steal
ever.
it. We get the island after we finish the quest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You should have just got an image shared to you called the Player Island.
That is pretty convincing image. Whoa! Oh, sweet. It's like an actual.
As you come closer to the island, you can see like the ruined docks and what looks like a village of some kind. Probably was used by the work team as a place of residence. There's also what looks like a old fortress that they converted to, maybe this was the laboratory the guildmaster was talking about.
Ooh.
I.e., our next dungeon crawl.
I just imagine the entire island's a dungeon crawl from one end to the other.
Knowing us, probably.
Yeah, and we'll be stuck there searching every single fucking broom closet.
So we've brought the ship into port then, or are we just still offshore?
You're offshore.
Alright, so are there any ships docked?
There are not.
Does the dock look usable?
It looks usable. The buildings here look fairly okay, but they still look a little rundown.
Should we send the Marines ashore and start a beachhead?
The only two people that can do that is Kill and Congo.
The dock does not look properly serviced, so you would have to use one of the ship's rowboats to get to shore.
That's what I was
Aha!
asking, so.
Shenanigans.
We have a rowboat?
So we'll drop.
can
walk.
We will drop anchor offshore, and we will leave the lizard folk here to tend the ship.
Over your time at the voyage, Rattletail has pretty much cemented herself as a boatswain. So she gives you a salute and says that she'll man the ship and keep everything safe. If you need anything, just send a signal.
Too bad we don't have a flare gun.
You watch as Golemov holds up his hand and sparks pop into his fingers.
Hmm.
That's the thing I should see if I can actually do with my musket, is actually fire a flare round.
Next time.
Basically,
Next time.
Golemov has prestidigitation. He
Oh.
can fire a flare.
He's got magic hands.
He's a magic man with magic hands.
Giggity.
So, you come into port, and you see. Where is?
I don't like the sound of this.
Nope, not that one. That one's no longer being used.
The sizes of some of this stuff is throwing me off.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
island don't look very big.
It's actually a fairly large island. There's a mountain
Yeah.
range in the back of it. Like,
It's just
really
Images on map may not be drawn to scale.
yes. So it could take us like a while to actually reach the village. I don't know.
Well, if I can fix the fucking technical issues I ran into with my tablet, I could probably fix it. But fucking program stopped responding to it.
Hmm.
I'm just kind of waiting for a support ticket.
Ah, there it goes.
Worst comes to worst, I could just probably
And
buckle
Sherry.
down and
There we
actually
go.
buy.
There you go.
Downsize this a bit.
I've been looking at getting Clip Studio anyway.
Is this the dock?
Looks
Oh,
like
I
it.
can't go. Oh, there's no site to site. Oh, that's
Well, I guess a pretty straightforward path then.
Let me. Let's see. New. Nope. Where's notes?
Is there a way to do multiple monitors with?
Fantasy Grounds? I'm not
Fantasy
sure. It would be so much easier if I could. Something to look into.
How have you switch your monitors to?
Where am I? There we go.
No, not even mirror would work.
Well, I can make it windowed. And... Yeah, I can make it windowed and drag it across both screens.
Yeah.
That does work. Hey!
I can't remember how to turn mine back to windowed.
Right click on the leather background. And it's the right hand. Minimize max.
Oh. I'm fine the way I am. I
It
found a
worked.
way to organize it for myself. So.
It worked, but it stretched the hot bar all the way across.
Anyways, Fletcher and archery range. So this is just
That's just the title of the map.
blah 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 blah. This is the docks. Holy crap!
Mhm.
It's so tiny. Zoom in a little.
This is just the current area we're working with.
Mhm.
It's all good.
But there are 3 buildings here on the docks.
Oh, duh. I can finally see the buildings now that I'm not being blind. The giant gray blocks in front of my face.
Okay. There
We
you
still
go.
work, and each box is 5.
Mm-hmm. Every box is always 5.
Unless it's a
Unless
boat.
stated otherwise.
Unless it's a boat, then it's 10.
Yeah, when we're at sea, it's 10.
Mm-hmm. And that's just for ship combat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now that we're all on the docks,
We're going to do a big fire team stack up on the door.
let's see. Boop, there.
It's a window.
Yeah. What's inside? Can I see anything inside?
What differentiates a window and a door?
Is it like broad daylight?
It is, yeah, middle of the day. I'm gonna say it's middle of the day.
Midday. Oh. Is this the door right above?
Nope, the door is right here.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I'm thinking that's the door. Yeah, that's the door.
Okay.
yeah. Most of the doors in the buildings then are covered over then.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because if those weird little boxes are supposed to be
there you
windows,
go. Here you
Okay,
can see
thank
the
you.
doors.
okay,
Okay, that makes more sense now.
yeah. Is the door locked?
Horseman, try to open the door. Looks
Kel
empty.
goes to grasp the door to see if it pushes in. And / open.
It opens. You see what looks like probably it was a trade area. Looking like it from what you see.
So is it like dark in there or
It's fairly well lit. Like, I mean, the lanterns aren't lit per se, but
There's 2 giant
Opening the
windows
door.
in it.
you've opened a door and there's giant windows. There's light coming in.
okay. Well, Kel starts moseying on in and goes to about there.
Gammon, are you gonna stay back?
Sorry, I was just things. No, I'll move up.
Okay. Oh, sorry. There we go. Okay.
I'm gonna go in and look at whatever this is. It looks like a
Looks
shelf.
like a yeah, it's just a shelf. It's got like different scrolls and such. Basically, you find documents stating like trade.
So essentially, trade.
It's
and
been
business
months.
receipts.
Yeah, it's been months since the most recent log was updated.
I'd like to relay that it looks like no one's been here for months, according to these records.
I know. Didn't the guildmaster say that this island is completely deserted?
That was his most recent recollection. He said he sent a ship here and the island looked deserted and they didn't want to head ashore from...
Does there look to be any kind of does everything seem to be in order, like it was just left orderly, or does it look like there was fighting or
It looks pretty orderly. This looks like it was maybe a storage area. You do, Kai, you do see like there's an inventory of goods. Mostly it's like,
Provisions, mostly.
yeah, foods, lumber, things like that. That's what it all says.
is
Grain
there
stock for
actually-
planting.
No, never mind. I thought you were saying that stuff is around here, but that's what the notes are saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Recorded in manifest, there'd probably be general colonial supplies, so you'd have like building materials, general medicines, rations, general
Yep.
provisos.
I'm gonna listen at this door.
You hear nothing.
I'm gonna open the door.
Oh, there's a box here.
Nothing in there.
Oh,
I'm gonna open this door.
the hell's that in the corner?
I'm gonna look into the room. What do I see?
It's dark as hell, but from the little bit of light that you have, you can see the storage of different boxes and such. It looks like.
Warehouse.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna touch my pennant and it's gonna light.
Okay.
Does it smell? I don't smell like
It
death
it
or
smells a
anything.
little rotten, like some stuff is spoiled.
Okay.
Musky, general old basement.
Mhm.
Smell.
Yeah. It does not smell fresh.
Empty fresh.
I'll step into the room.
Okay.
Is this another box or what is it? Because the thing's
Kyle, seeing that,
Nothing of importance else is in that room.
okay.
It's just because you see something on the map doesn't necessarily mean there's actually something there.
Hmm.
Oh no, it looks like
You see a lot of like, as you start. Are you going through the boxes and such?
casual glancing at the.
Yeah, I'll look into this box right here.
You find exactly as the trade manifest said. You're finding one of them had some spoiled fruits and stuff in it. You're finding building supplies though.
Probably
Mostly building
nails,
supplies.
mortar.
There's some cask of fresh water. It looks like a couple of other things. There is like a good stack of grain that still hasn't rotten all the way through, but there is some mold starting to grow on it.
so dry rot is what you're saying?
Pretty much, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, even some rotten, like dry rot, it should still be able to plant. But it's very low yield.
You just
Like-
keep finding more supplies.
Congo just keeps running towards what looks like the biggest beer stash ever.
You actually find quite a few barrels of rum.
Ooh.
Well, that's a good thing.
Like actual quality rum or ration?
Ration rum.
Oh.
I'm gonna go back out on the deck, or out on the dock.
Let's not forget these.
As you were walking through Golemov, it looked even eerier when Gammon walked out with his green eyes glowing, but they looked like they were scanning all the boxes.
I just imagine Kolobov actually just scanning the boxes like a scanner.
Pretty much.
Just
Oh.
rating everything like a barcode.
There we go. I walk out now because it was dark and Gammon walked out, so it's no reason to stay there in the dark.
Uh,
It looks like an whoever, if someone did attack this place, they didn't
Do it for
take
supplies.
anything. Yes. Strange, actually.
Maybe they weren't.
Very.
Maybe they weren't interested in the provisions, but the people.
Well,
Do the-
who would
Neighbors?
want? Well, other than
as we're walking out here, does it look like there was any signs of combat or battle? Is like if there damage on the buildings or the streets or?
Make a perception. There doesn't look like any obvious signs of attack.
Just general disrepair.
Yeah. Like some shingles are falling off some of the building's roofs.
I'm gonna look in this window.
I'm gonna
Yeah, screw
follow
the
Mr.
window.
Horsey.
I'm just gonna open the door.
Okay. If you're going to open the door, you see a bunch of planted herbs and such.
Probably not very healthy though.
No, not really. They've actually lasted a lot longer than the grain did because there was soil for them to get onto, but they are wilted. Like, severely wilted.
Kel,
These are
I was gonna see if any of them were like
Medicinal.
medicinal herbs and such. Oh yeah,
Uh,
damn it! When you looked into that window, you saw.
Like a potting room.
Yeah, it looks like where they were grinding up the different materials and such.
walk back out here.
There are, if you want, would you like to make a search?
Sure.
Okay.
Just perception.
Okay. You find 3 regular health potions.
Nice.
Let me go ahead and add those to your inventory.
Kel opens the door to
Add
where
them to the party inventory.
Gil and Nil are at.
No, you found them. They're in your inventory.
Right, but if you add them to the party, I'm gonna give one to each. I don't need any myself, so I'm gonna give them to other people. So if you put them in the party
Oh.
inventory, they can take them individually.
Okay.
Look at you being
guess-
selfless and shit.
I guess maybe I can. I don't know if I can add them to party inventory from my inventory, so maybe I can.
There we
You
go.
can try.
1 second. Let me
I
add
should
them
test
to the
that
party
because that'd be
inventory.
good. I'm gonna just do a
All right.
quick test.
Potion of healing.
Yeah, I can. So I guess it doesn't matter. I can put them in the party inventory.
It says tinderbox.
Okay. He was just testing.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
using the tinderbox to test.
Okay.
I will add them to the party inventory. If you're going to use them, they cannot be in the party inventory.
Right, but I meant to put them there so that they could grab them themselves. So,
It's a way to share them, share
Mhm.
items, without
Instead
you
of-
having to always.
I come out the door and essentially I hand one to Kongol and I hand one to Kill's not over here.
Golemov.
You watch. You see Gammon come back out the. Essentially, it tells you, "Hey, this was the herbalism place. He's holding 3 potions." So, who wants a potion?
And I don't know who wants the third one. So I
Also,
won't take-
don't split your guys' selves up so much because I'm trying to describe multiple things at once, and that hurts.
Mm.
I think we should finish this building while we're.
Oh, I was eventually gonna call Neil over here since she knows medicine.
I have-
See if she could salvage some of the plants.
Oh yeah, because I have
Yeah,
medical
like it.
or medicine proficiency.
Yeah.
Do you have herbalism kit with you,
That's a good question actually.
or an apothecary's kit?
Carpenter
But
tools,
who's getting a
leather
potion?
tools.
Let's solve that issue first.
They gave one to Kongol. He gave another one.
To kill for
Ooh.
sure. I don't know which one, either Golemov or Nil.
Okay, so Golemov.
And maybe Kill doesn't want one because he actually does have his own heal. So
Oh yeah, Kill. You actually have to drag your little trinket creature thing out.
Trinket creature?
Trinket creature.
Your little steel defender.
That's
Oh,
Nil.
You
my-
have
Fine.
that now. Yeah.
I don't actually have a token drawn up for that yet.
Oh, you can use a proxy.
Where would that be under? NPC?
Look
mean,
at your Steel Defender ability, and it has a little NPC. I can do it for you as well.
Abilities.
So you might have to add the token.
Yeah, I'll have to do it. Don't worry, I got you.
Steel Defender.
So,
NPC.
actually, while we're still here, what does your Steel Defender look like?
Uh,
Damn it. No, that's...
it has to be quadrupedal, right? Or is it allowed to be bipedal? Because I think Iron Defender says it has to be quadrupedal.
Your Steel Defender is a... Let me read it. Your Tinkering has born you a faithful companion, a Steel Defender. It is friendly to you and your companions, and it obeys your commands. See this creature's game statistics in the Steel Defender stat block. You can determine the creature's appearance, and whether it has 2 legs or 4, your choice has no effect on its game statistics. In combat, the Steel Defender shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours.
Okay,
It
so in
uses
combat,
its reaction on its own, but the only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action, unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take one of the actions in its stat block, or the dash, disengage, help, hide, or search action.
so I can make it bipedal then.
Yes,
It can be a little
Mhm.
bipedal Gundam thing like you wanted.
you can
So,
do that, or just have Skarmory flying around.
just because of the Animu, I'm essentially going to make it like the Golem Medi Birdmaid thing.
Why has it gotten bigger?
I was trying to see what it looked like.
But Warlord knows what it looks like. The
It looks like a
Birdmaid
little
from
chibi
Interspecies. Well, that
I
was
was
one
just
of the.
trying to see what the token looked like.
Oh, what does it? Describe what it looks like. Describe it.
So I do have a picture thrown up here somewhere for it. So actually, I could probably just post the whole picture. Where the fuck am I in Discord? Right here to Warlord's D&D chat. Come on, let me drag the fucking file. Yes. Yes.
Oh, I was trying to go to the chat. Not the...
It looks like that.
Yes, but smaller and Golem.
I hate you.
You're welcome.
What did I miss?
I didn't get a chance to draw like a proper Golem version of that, but think of that but mechanical.
First, I thought it was the Hello Kitty.
I
Where
was
did you-
almost going to do the Hello Kitty Gundam.
Where did you post this at?
Warlord's
Warlord's
D&D
D&D
chat.
And I hate it. I hate it with every fiber of my being.
You're welcome.
Not practical. That's what I'll have to say about that. Not practical.
Well, if you think of it, it's got sharp talons and wings. And I'm going to use it more of a support than actual direct combat.
Whew.
What, did you want it to be like a puppy?
You're fine.
I can just feel the disappointment coming forward.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like
And
Well,
now you have
a.
to drag that token around with you.
Attach it to your character, so it moves with you.
Are there alchemists or apothecaries' tools here at this place?
From so far as you've searched, no.
Like in this room, there weren't.
Nothing that you can take with you.
Well, I just meant like if
I
you were
was-
to basically use this building
I
as
guess this is a wall.
It would count as an apothecary's tools, yes.
So the building itself, like if we were just to do apothecary stuff within this building counts as the tools.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want me to throw out a medicine check then for anything?
Also, who else got a healing potion? I forget.
Did you already give me mine?
Kill, Kongo, and Nil?
Give one to Nil, yeah.
Yeah.
Skolimov wants it really bad.
Because
He does not plan on being. Well, you can always use your healing potion on someone else too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an action for you to feed it to them.
I don't think I can make one.
I don't think you can make them either, but I'm just saying they're good to have in case you get hurt and I can't get
The
close
supply.
enough to heal you. Or I run
I'm
out
gonna
of
go ahead and
spells.
tell you, Nil, since you have. Do you have training with it? You do not have training with apothecary's tools or herbalism tools, so you wouldn't know anything about these.
No, the only thing I have is a medicine.
Proficiency.
Yeah.
Well, he would maybe know about them, but he doesn't have the tools to actually do
He has
anything.
to make the roll for it.
You want me to roll a medicine check?
That's up to you if you want to.
Sure. Why not? It makes me. Wow.
All
Fucking
right.
Wow.
These are herbs.
These are green things.
Actually, you're not even sure they're plants, but moving on.
I'm pretty sure he knows what a plant is.
They're green. It's green. That's
No,
all I know.
they're very, very bad looking plants.
Wow, I need to drink more. Maybe I'll actually roll better.
I stole your roll from you.
So your little
Just have the thing follow me around.
Your little chibi maid is currently standing at the doorway. How tall is this thing?
I'm gonna say, is there a height limit restriction? I don't think there
It
is.
has to count as a medium creature.
So
what
anything.
is that What is that circle?
I was screwing around.
Okay.
So it essentially, medium creature falls into like what, 5 foot to 6, right before 7, something like that.
All your
Humans
party
and
members, as
medium
big as they
creatures.
are medium creatures.
Does that include Mr. Goliath over there at like 7 foot whatever?
He is still a
counts
medium.
as a medium creature.
including
That is
the
bullshit.
centaur.
It's 7'11". Thank you very much.
We'll just say it's 5 foot tall.
I think actually mass-wise, kill Elm Charger's probably bigger. So
Mass wise.
Yeah.
Weight-wise, yeah, I think he is heavier. He's heavier than Golemov.
yeah, I keep forgetting Golemob's really big too. So
Mm-hmm.
All the big boys are beefy boys.
So yes, basically, Nil made herself a
robotic maid,
a
basically.
robotic maid, so she didn't have to be the smallest female-looking thing in your entire party.
Because I'm like 5'10", so we'll just make it like 5 foot, 5'5", something like that.
Sure.
We'll
Is
say
this a
5
wall in
foot.
front of us,
It's
or
a
is there a
5 foot
door?
tall or a 5'5" tall robotic golem maid. Y'all were all probably pretty surprised when Nil walked up deck with this thing following behind him. Or her, sorry. I
was
remember your character
she
female.
crafting this thing on the journey here?
Yep. Y'all weren't sure exactly what it was. You're like, what the fuck is
Essentially, you know how the back
Okay.
of the boat has that like little cabin? All you heard during the entire voyage was just clanking and random smacking noises and a few choice swear words.
I have one.
Kongo has already expressed his opinion. He is disappointed because it
Seeing
cannot
as how,
cope with the ship.
you know, Nil was one of your few female members on the ship, you kind of left her alone when she wanted her own privacy in a sleeping quarters. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was kind of alone being like one of the only lone females. And I count Scaly Bitch. So I made a new friend.
I mean, she's not anywhere anatomically like you in any shape, form, or fashion.
So essentially, I built a friend.
Yes. Now y'all can have girls-only parties.
Yeah! We'll braid her hair. talk about
Moving on.
boys.
Moving on. Is there a door over here, or is it just a wall?
That is a door. You open the door.
Yes.
You find a
More
bunch
plants.
of empty flasks and such like that. This looks like it was a teller's desk. Sorry, I should have showed it to you when you looked at the little podium over there.
Oh, I see. I thought this was. I
Oh,
didn't
so
know there
this
was a
is like
door
the
here.
shuffling door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
no,
was a
like
door.
the
So
doors
that's
were
a
cut
counter. So I just climbed over the counter and walked.
off.
You just like, "Ugh."
Just like
The
doors are
room
for
needed to load.
pussies.
Sorry, there was a streaming issue. Okay. Are you opening that back door as well?
Oh.
I'm gonna listen at the door.
It sounds silent.
I open the door.
I'm Motorasaki.
A storage room, more flask and stuff like that. Some dried herbs are actually back here, so they're actually very well preserved. Nothing y'all can really do anything with, but they are back there.
Thanks, crit fail roll.
Can I re-roll and see if they do anything?
Nope.
Oh, so I can't even try eating them?
That's
No, we're
not
not
how
feeding you
you do
shrooms.
not want to do that. You really don't want to do that. I can let you do that.
No,
But
he
this is a
does not
warning
do
from
that.
This is a warning from the gods above. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
It
So
really is
Jesus
an
himself
RPG.
came from down high and said, "Okay, dumbass, don't eat this."
Pretty
Mhm.
much.
All right. Nonchalantly moving over here to open up the last set of doors.
I listen and don't hear much.
No, you hear nothing.
Meh.
Are you open? Are you just gonna open them up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just swinging them up. It's not too weird. They found nothing so far, so.
Well, that
Easier
means
roll.
there's a good chance we'll find something in here. So it's
Oh,
probably
now that
better.
now you jinxed us.
Well,
Yeah, now
that's
we're gonna
kind of
get
that.
Konosuba.
That's kind of how D&D works. So, just because you don't find anything in the first places doesn't mean you won't find anything anywhere else. So,
I mean, hey, no, we found health potions.
Yeah, which means we're gonna fight the boss character in this room.
Boop, boop. 2 steps in. Because I opened the door. Naturally, I would
you
walk in.
fall through a hole that's covered by the rug.
And you see.
I just walked in because I would naturally. If you want me to move back, I
A
can.
bunch of undead.
Wow, yeah.
All right, it's go time. I'm gonna guess that rolling initiative would be a good thing.
Yeah, you might want to roll initiative.
I guess Kill walked in with me as I opened the door.
I just like to think that Mr. Horsey just kind of pushed you through the door and said, "Okay, let's get this over with."
Love how we're making nicknames for everyone.
Well, I think Nil is your youngest party member.
I call her
25.
Tiny One.
Yeah, and I think Golomov's your oldest.
Am I really the
By a
youngest out of
significant-
everyone?
I mean, you really want to know how old Golomov is?
No,
He's an
I know he's
elephant.
probably the oldest motherfucker out here. He probably puts out dust, so
He's 145.
that's still young for those fuckers.
Yeah, he's still relatively young. He's just
Golomov is
older.
actually relatively. Well, no, he's not even relatively. Golomov is young.
Yeah, he's young.
You grow up fast in the monarchy.
Well, you've been a soldier for however long you have been.
Anyways.
Okay.
I think everyone's rolled initiative.
Actually, Golomov won the initiative.
All right. Go Golomov.
I take it you shouted out, there's dead things.
I was assuming so. That's why I rolled initiative. So.
Enemies are afoot.
Golomov is gonna step past your golem. So that's 10, 15, 20. Okay.
Good question. Am I supposed to arm my golem?
Yep.
I mean, it's made out of metal.
It works on your turn.
Well, no, I mean, like, am I supposed to give it a weapon? Or is it just bash
It is.
It has weapons.
Mm-hmm.
It has its built-in natural weapons.
Oh, so by default, it has, like, just smack shit.
Yeah, it has abilities. Yes.
Okay.
but you have to use your bonus action to tell it to do stuff. Otherwise, it's just going to stand there. It does
Bark,
not
bark.
attend this.
What would Golem like to do at this trying time?
He is going to cast Eldritch Blast on this zombie that he sees. For a
Oh.
hit.
I was really hoping that you could get in there further and use Arms of Hadar.
Those extend from him.
Yeah, so if you get into the middle of the room,
That would take his full action to do that.
he wouldn't be able to make it.
He would be dead soon after. His Arms of Hadar is a, oh shit, I'm surrounded. No, I'm not. Okay, that is his turn. Gammon, your turn.
Five, 10, 20, 30.
Yeah, you gotta walk through me there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your light spell?
Nope. Channel Divinity, turn
Mhm.
undead.
Ooh.
Okay.
They all need to
Big
make
boy.
a. Is it a
Just target them
wisdom?
all, and then I think if you hit
I
cast
don't. It doesn't have an. Oh, but yeah, it does. I guess I didn't realize it did.
So target them, and yep.
Let me double check that it is going to use the right spell save.
So that was just a
Yes.
range check.
I believe this will work. So let's give it a shot. Operation, combat.
You hit
Two.
two of them.
Okay, so Zombie 4 failed. Zombie 1 fail.
Skeleton 1 fail.
Yep, Skeleton 1 fail. Alright, so what happens on a failure?
On a failure, each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. If that creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. If it is turned, it must move away from me, as far away from me as it can, and can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. It also can't take reactions for its action. It can use only the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action. So essentially, they just have to try to stay away from me.
Alright, let me see. Where's my effects menu? So I can...
So what has essentially happened as they regain the sense to smell, and they smell that you've been basically sleeping with your Jesus blanket for 2 months that you haven't washed,
There we go.
and they're
Holy
trying to
light.
run away.
Holy light comes out of my amulet, and
So,
it,
let's
it
see.
sears them, basically. That's
Oh,
what
so
no,
you're-
I didn't want to do that to Gammon. Damn it.
So you're essentially flashbanging them.
Yeah, but it only worked on 3 of them. Well, I guess only. There's 6 of them, so I'll take half.
Well, it says you only hit 5.
And let's see. Okay, so that is...
Never mind. There's another one.
So,
It just kinda
Skeleton
Mhm.
pass,
showed up
Zombie 2
weird.
success, Zombie 4. Okay. Zombie 4. Failed. Alright, give me 1 second while I... Oh, there we go.
I basically just feared it.
It's turned. They actually do have a turned ability marker, so I can actually see which ones it is.
Oh, you know what? It should have done that, actually. Maybe I have to click it.
It's okay. I'll take care of it by hand.
Huh.
I have a feeling you'll have another chance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like if I had
21,
clicked it, it would
10.
have automatically applied it to the ones that failed. So that was my bad. Sorry.
You're fine. It happens. And Skeleton 1 is now turned. Okay. Yep, I see 3 failures. Yep, that's right. Okay. Is that your turn?
I think that is my action. Yeah, as an action. So that is my turn. And I
Okay.
say to the rest of them, don't attack the ones that are fleeing.
Okay. All right, skeleton 1 is turned, so it's going to, let's see, what is your movement? Okay, so it's going to run into this back area.
And I do have my light still on my pennant, so the room should be lit up for the most part.
4, 5.
I don't really remember. Did I ever tell you guys about?
6. 1, 2, 3,
Probably not.
4, 5, 6.
I don't remember if it came up or not. To be honest, I don't think I have.
1.
My light is actually 40. This is a little bit bigger than my current circle, but
Okay,
the
that's its
basic
turn.
front room should be lit up. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna say you can see back there with the dim light. You see its body just run back there, and it's like trying to claw at the wall to get away from you. It looks like an archery range of some kind was back there. All right, next actor. Okay, skeleton. This other one is going to come out here and go right on you. It's gonna make an attack with a miss as it tries to swing at you with its short sword. Kongol, your turn.
Yay! I will have some fun here. Wait. Did that do it?
What are you trying to do?
I was trying to... Wait, he puts this in the action slot for a reason. Ah, haha. And...
Okay, 1 second. Let me drag rage onto you.
Okay.
Your rage. You're not a special type of rage, are you?
I'm going... I can choose to frenzy rage, and I shall.
I don't know what your frenzied rage does.
It allows me to make another attack with my melee weapon as a bonus action each turn.
Okay,
But
just
at
remember
the end
that.
of my rage, I suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Yep, there you go.
And I have to step around.
Okay, you're currently raged. That was your bonus action to rage.
the zombies are more powerful than the skeletons.
Yes.
You don't know that. You do not know that.
I wouldn't know that as a cleric, as a
You need to roll a knowledge religion to freaking know that.
Okay.
Oh, whoa. Critical hit.
Damage time. It'll automatically do everything, right?
Yep.
Completely murders everyone.
I love
Additional
this
critical
great axe.
damage. You have a +2 to all your defenses. +2 to all your defenses against attacks from the target until the end of your next turn. Okay.
I
So
do
he
have
cleaves
resistance.
And you slaughtered it.
I do have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, but that's probably in the status effect you gave me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I smashed a skeleton with an axe. I feel accomplished.
More like he sent his head flying.
I just imagine this axe going woof, crashing.
Good hit. Okay. That's your
two
turn.
20s tonight. I'm scared. Hold me.
The Steel Defender actually needs to be done on Kai's turn, so its initiative is a 9. There we go. Damn it.
Shouldn't it be after my turn?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll just
I had
close it
to
to you.
adjust things. There we go.
So if I tell it anything, that counts as the act.
That's a bonus action for you to give it orders.
So I can move, attack, and then tell it something, correct?
You could, yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure. What the fuck does it have for force and power Ren? I don't care about the repair option. Cannot be charmed, exhausted, or poisoned. Oh, it's got the same version I do. That's nice. I'm just seeing what the fuck it can actually do. It does not have any range attack. That's fun.
It does not have ranged attacks now.
And there's probably no way to give it that.
Nope.
Awesome. Okay.
Send it to go slap a bitch.
Yeah. What the fuck's the movement range say it can do? Movement 40? About the same as I.
No.
Oh, I can move 60. Never mind.
No. You can move 30.
Is it 30?
You can run
Yeah.
60, but
So it
you
moves a little faster than I can. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would like it to move up and act as point defense if possible. So I'd like to tell it to go to here, and if anything comes close to party, attack it within reason.
You just watch as this mechanical girl just walks up, all robot style, and stands there and like puts her hands up in a karate stance.
I'll just kind of picture her just sitting there like crossed arms, just like, "Come at me, bitch." All right, so that's my bonus action, and also probably counts as the action and movement for the defender. I would like to move here, and I do have my musket as my already equipped.
you're going to take
But you will be at
disadvantage.
disadvantage
Yep.
because you're shooting through people.
Yeah. Those round things are just tables, correct?
Yep.
Okay. I just want to make sure they weren't like a long or like a tall table or some kind of pillar or something dumb.
Is it full size, the thing, or is it like a small, like...
5 foot tall.
Okay.
I would like to take a shot at zombie. What is that one? Zombie 3.
Okay.
So,
Hit the disadvantage and drag your attack die.
this button, attack die, drop on zombie 3, and flub the shit.
Nice. Put a bullet
Okay.
hole in the wall.
All right.
And
Steel
blew it
Defender
all
took
for
its
yours.
turn. Okay. Kill. Your turn.
Well, I'm going to have to move close. So, 10. And to move through. 15. 20. They're rough. Retrospect. And
That is one of the turned ones, by the way. I'll give you that.
so it's looking away from me then?
It's going
Yeah.
to try to run, and if you attack it, it won't run.
Yep. It will try and hit you.
How do I apply Divine Smite on?
Okay then. You just roll the hit the cast
Uh,
on Divine Smite.
I don't.
He has to target if he's going to hit it, otherwise drag and drop it on. Drag and drop thing.
Oh, you want a Divine Smite? Let me see what does it do. Yeah, you just say you have Divine Smite right now, and then we'll do the extra damage. You're gonna burn a first level spell slot for it?
Yep.
All right, boom. Okay, so you have Divine Smite. Your weapon, your lance is currently glowing.
Oh, nice
A hit?
Nice hit.
Mm-hmm.
And a 1d, well, 2d8 since it's undead. So.
No, it's already 2d8. It's going to be 3d8. Oh no, wait. 2d8
It's
plus
a
1d8 for spell level higher than first. Damage. Yeah, it's 3d8. It's 3d8. It will be 3d8.
Okay. So
don't argue with the DM. Take the 3d8.
So an additional 6 damage to that zombie. Zombie 4.
dead.
It is dead.
At least it won't turn back and hit you. That one might jump over the counter.
Okay, that's your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, this zombie's going to also run to the wall. Actually, no. Let's see what's sitting right there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep, running to the wall. It's like clamoring against the wall. Fearing the divine powers of How many rounds does that last, by the way?
A minute.
Oh
So
wow,
10, isn't it?
that's gonna be a while. Yep. This one
they-
is.
They basically just have to try to stay at. I guess I could leave my circle up, but they have to try to stay at least 30 feet away from me.
I got you. Don't worry about it. It's 10 rounds. That's gonna be a while.
I just keep
All
them
right,
running.
this one's gonna clamber over the counter. It's gonna go right there. God, I hate how these squares got thrown off. You're actually right here.
All right.
Square alignment.
one was
It's
right
hard
there.
unless you zoom in on these warehouses.
Yeah. Okay. And it's going to take a hit at you. Oh, I forgot to do their undead fortitude. Fuck it. Oh,
Well, it took radiant damage, so
oh yeah. Yep, that means yep. Okay. That one's gonna miss. Zombie 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, can make it to you. It's gonna go up to kill. Oh, actually, no. Let's see.
Oh,
It's
it's
gonna
not.
try and go after Golemov. They're not that smart. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's gonna go after Kongol. For a hit.
Yay. That tickled.
Yep. It slaps at you. And you all suddenly hear this massive bellow from the back room. And this thing runs around the corner and comes charging over and smashes right into Kill.
I want to touch that one.
Oh, why hello there.
Oh, and biggest dickus. Oh shit.
I want to grab life by the horns.
Did it do the damage? No, it didn't. First it has to try and hit you with a... Oh, it has to hit. My bad.
Yep.
Okay. So it gets a free attack with its gore. For a miss, you luckily dodge the horns as it comes after you.
Gas prances right by it.
Alright. But it is going to take a... hit with its great axe. For a hit. You take 14 damage as his great... It dodges... You dodge the horns, but then it sweeps back on an upswing with its massive axe and cleaves you right into the side.
Yeah, boy.
Sounds painful. Sounds painful, Tristan. I realized.
It is Golomov's turn. Hey, he did a good thing by at least getting the horde off of you with the turn undead. That was a good move.
Honestly, I was kind of hoping to smack 2 different skeletons in one turn, but I'll settle for the big guy.
Okay. Golomov is going to step past over here and come up past the defender so he can get clear line of shot.
Dodge that reaction.
Yep. And he's going to take a shot at the control click. He's going to take a shot at the Minotaur skeleton with his Eldritch Blast. Actually, no, he's going to use his... Yeah, no, he's going to use Eldritch Blast. There we go. For a hit. And the damage on the low side. Alright, that's his turn. Gammon, your turn.
That is a touch spell. Let's see.
One shot the zombie.
I'm going to go. I have 10. Diagonal is 10, right?
No, still 5, unless you're going
The
through
first
someone.
the first one's 5. Then it goes to 10 after that.
Oh, just go to 15 after that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nat 20. Just a regular critical. Roll your damage. Okay.
Well, he hit it.
Also, as a bonus action, healing word
Okay.
on kill.
Alright. Okay.
Be healed.
Pretty much.
Alright, that's his turn. The turn skeleton is still trying to claw at the wall to get away. Kongol.
Ah. Hi, Mr. Skeleton. Hold this for me, will you?
For a hit.
Oh, is it that heavy? Here.
Okay.
Now, since I'm frenzied, bonus action time.
Uh-huh. Another hit.
Smacky smack.
It's a hit. And it's dead. But it does get to make its...
What did
Yeah,
fucking
you did.
martyrdom perk?
They do have an ability, yes.
Oh, that's wow.
Zombies, man.
And gets to make a. Let's see. The damage you dealt was 5 plus 10, so an expected con save. Alright, it comes back with 1 hit point. As you slash your great axe into this thing, it is still up and able to keep moving.
It's merely a flesh wound.
Wait a minute. Thank you.
That might have been me accidentally going over to pull.
Okay. It is still like clawing at you as like your axe is like went into this thing. It's like still trying to move its hands at you. On dead style. Okay, Nil, it is your turn.
Okay. Am I still at disadvantage if I try to shoot the giant minotaur thing?
Nope, you have clear line of sight now. There's no one directly in between you and that target.
I was just wondering because of where Golem was.
Nope.
Okay. I would like
It's when
to...
there's someone standing like right in front of you.
Okay. As the bonus action, I'd like Steel Defender to go hit the zombie 3.
It will do that on its turn.
Okay.
Don't drag it yet. So it's going to go for zombie 3. You watch as its head like flips around on its body. Its body's not moving, and it just nods and flips back around.
So like, I'll proceed to slap a bitch. Back to dead straight.
Yeah, it's got a manly voice because you didn't put the right voice mod on it.
We're changing that.
Will
for you after
attack
the vote.
target.
It turns around, it just talks like the fucking Terminator, just like...
I will attack the target.
Continue
To the
on.
Terminator, not Schwarzenegger.
Continuing, yes. Roll a shoot.
Instead of movement, I'll reload my musket, and I'll take a... my silver bullets, they only work against ethereal creatures, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and Mr. Minotaur here does not count as an ethereal creature.
He is not. He is solid flesh and bone.
Cool, I'm going to load a normal round,
Solid flesh and bone.
and I'm going to try to hit a bitch.
Minus some fleshy parts.
I hit a bitch.
Hey, that's a hit.
I mean, he is pretty big.
I like how your musket still says unfucked.
And
It'll continue to say
then
that
roll
till
a
it rolls
damage
back up.
roll. Wow, I didn't do shit.
Minotaur does not care for your bullets.
You chipped off a horn. Okay.
Wow. I kind of feel sad now.
As your steel defender, you watch as its body turns and it robot walks right over to the thing. And it's going to try and hit the
Is there a roll I need to do for that one?
Nope.
Hit.
It hits. And it is now you watch as it just comes in, bitch slaps the thing's head off, and it is now dead.
I love how my Steel Defender is better at killing shit than I am. And it's basically a small little bird maid.
We're not surprised.
Kill. It is your turn.
Alright, seeing how the Minotaur pretty much grotted him, he's pretty much going to return the favor and shove 2 hooves right in his face.
That's a big face.
If he missed, I'd be mildly disappointed.
Why did it do all that extra damage?
Vulnerable?
Bludgeoning.
Apparently, it is vulnerable
Oh.
to bludgeoning damage.
Huh. We learned something new today.
No, I was wondering why the other die popped up.
Oh.
Because
So
it's
it's-
vulnerable.
Is
I
it-
think that might be your divine smite still going off.
Oh, that's a good.
Is that what that is? Or is it... 'cause
No.
My, my musket does...
Yeah,
pierce
because it
damage.
was it says 2d8.
Oh, yeah, probably.
That was your divine smite. I will take that down.
So it'd make it a 5?
No. Okay.
The skill might have got put together wrong.
Oh. So effects 2d8 type bludgeoning. Wait, he's got an
It's
extra
still vulnerable
thing.
to bludgeoning, so it would take the. Why is it still doing the? Well, yeah, no, that should be 5 damage. I don't know
Well,
where the other
the-
2d8 came in, but whatever. That's accurate. I don't know why it's still giving you Divine Smite though, but whatever. Continuing on, unless you're gonna move.
Nope.
Okay, next turn. All right, zombie still clawing at the wall. This zombie is going to take another slap at Tristan. For a hit. Okay. And this Minotaur is going to return the favor. For a hit. Oh! Oh!
Damn.
He watches it just comes
Yikes.
over with an overhead swing and just slams down into you, like cutting into your shield on your forearm.
Ouch.
Are we about to lose Mr.
It
I
is
like Mr.
Golomov's
Horsey.
turn.
He's my favorite My Little Pony.
Oh, shut up. Well, Golomov has some spells. So he's going to look at this thing, and you just watch as, like, this little ball of lightning starts building in his hands. And just this green ethereal lightning shoots out from his hands at the Minotaur. For a
Golem
hit.
is a Fifth Lord. Fifth Lord.
And let's see. Yeah. Because all of his spells are. Yeah, when you cast a spell. Yep, increases. Yep, so he hits it for. Two d12 lightning damage. And your watch is just lightning's coursing up this thing's body, and it's just like tethered in between Golomov and the creature, and he's like, I'm holding it down. Kill this thing quickly before it kills Elm Georgia. Alright. That's his turn. And you're watching as he's just like concentrated, keeping his hands in between him and the Minotaur. Next turn. Gammon, your turn.
Casting Cure Wounds at 2nd level on
Okay.
Hillel Charger.
Oh.
And
Okay.
that is all I can do,
Okay.
I believe.
Alright.
Unless I
That skeleton's still trying to claw at that wall.
And same goes for this Zed. That's over there.
Uncle, it is your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hi. I have a present for you.
It.
God, I love a good strength modifier. Now, bonus action.
It.
So how do you kill it?
I'm gonna jump up and just slice it in half with my great axe from head to toe, hoof thing.
Uh-huh. Alright. And it is dead. Nil, what are you going to do?
Well, Steel Defender's done 20 times more than I have. So Mr. Gunn is not done if I try to shoot the last self advantage because I'm Golmov. I'm gonna tell my Steel Defender to attack diagonally, correct?
Yeah, it'll try and go that way. You just tell it what target to go after, and it's gonna
Wait
go.
to move it till after your turn, though.
Yeah,
Yep.
I just wanted to see if it would actually make it there correctly where I wanted it.
It'll go over there. Yes.
I was just wondering if I can get it to go around behind and flank. Like if I moved it to here, for example.
If you're gonna tell it to flank, it will not. It might have enough movement. I'll check.
It does.
So I'm like,
Okay then. Yeah, it'll try
5,
and flank.
Okay. I'd like to tell Steel Defender to try to flank and hit the thing in the ass.
As you wish, master.
It says
Thank
with
you,
an Arnold
Arnold.
Schwarzenegger voice.
So you put Schwarzenegger in a feminine female body with.
So essentially, a
That's the
bird
only
girl made with an Arnold Schwarzenegger voice because it's the only voice modulator I.
Because that's not creepy.
Yeah, I will eventually fix it. I don't know where the fuck I'd deal or buy with that, but that's a later issue. I myself, since I am correct that it would be a disadvantage if I were to shoot, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do I have anything useful I can use? Because, yeah, disadvantage is I'd be shooting through Golmov. I'd miss Gammon. I do not have any spells or cantrips that would be useful in this situation. Therefore, just in case, I would like to move to here and end said turn.
Okay.
Because I shouldn't have disadvantage from there. So Steel Defender should move to flank.
It went to flank. It's going to make an attack.
It gets advantage for flank, correct?
Oh, yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
For a hit?
I fucking hope so. With advantage and being surrounded, that poor zombie's probably getting ass raped.
You watch this. The Steel Defender. Is it just Steel Defender? Is that its name from now on?
I haven't come up with a proper name for it yet.
You just watch as Steel Defender just comes up. It's like, get away from him, you bitch, and slaps it.
I'm just waiting for it to like, give me your clothes, your shoes, and your truck.
You do the chopper. Do it now.
It's not a tumor.
Down.
Get
Continue
down.
on.
Cookie down.
It is not a tumor.
I just think, what was the fucking holiday movie they did? Where you're like, put
Continue
the
on.
cookie down.
Yep.
So it hit it. It did better
Yep.
than I did. It may as well
it
be
did
me.
damage. Kill.
I love
keeping us on track.
I like how the Steel Defender is doing better than I am.
Okay.
Cal just pretty much just chucks it with his
Let's
fist.
see if it. Let's see, that's 9 plus 5, so that's needs to make a 14. It fails. All right, it stays dead.
All right.
I say to the group, attack the other two one at a time.
Oh yeah, there's
that
two
one
more,
is
isn't
you.
there?
All right, Skullumov. He says, "Sounds like a plan." 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, he moves up. Actually, he didn't even really need to move. What's the range on that ability?
Just double checking really quick. On my musket, range 40
no,
is
he
the
didn't even
effective
move.
range.
He's not even gonna move.
Back
Wanna
to
go
where
back?
it was.
Just because he can.
5, 10, 20.
Well, I mean, no, yeah, that's fair. He moved up. He's gonna start targeting the skeleton.
I'm I'm fine with it. I was just commenting that just because warlocks can, I would attack from clear back there if I was him.
Yeah. I didn't see
Continue
the
on.
range on his ability, and I should have known that. But yeah, he's gonna stay right back where I think he was here. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. That's where he is. So-
Yes.
And he's gonna target the skeleton.
that
And
or
he's
one
gonna
back.
start casting some Eldritch Blast. Oh no!
It's one.
Oh
back.
no!
What happened?
Time for the backfire.
Oh god, no! You watch as he holds his hand out to shoot the ability, and he fumbles. He twisted his ankle. He has half movement speed
What?
Ironically, he
and
didn't
cannot
move.
charge for 2 rounds.
All right.
Ironically, he didn't even move, so he twisted his ankle while standing still.
It's a blowback from the spell. He twisted his ankle. You just all hear in your head, "My leg!" Gammon, your
God.
turn.
Um. Can't get there. Let's see. So, I had the javelin equipped, so in order to get my longbow out, I have to take an action,
Yes.
or as a bonus. How does that work?
Bonus action to switch weapons.
All right, so I'm gonna use my bonus action and switch to the longbow. Do I have line of sight to skeleton 1?
Target it. I'm gonna say yes. Okay. And he is no longer turned, correct? Because you took a shot
Yep.
at him? Okay. Skeleton 1, as soon as you shoot it in the back, it turns around and with its teeth kind of clattering, and it's gonna take a shot at you. For a hit.
Howie. The skeleton has a bow.
4 damage.
Danny. Pooh.
Kongol, your turn.
5, 10. Boom. Hot. Boop.
You still hit it
Boop.
with an 8.
My strength is +7, so. And as a bonus action, can I hit zombie 1? I'm asking before I do that.
Do the skeletons have the same ability as the zombies?
They do not.
Because it is a new target, so I'm letting you decide if I can actually use my bonus action to hit zombie 1.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. Since it is melee and in range.
Mm-hmm. Okay. God, you do so much damage.
I have earned the wrath of the DM.
You
Save
have
me.
not earned the wrath of the DM.
No,
Not yet, anyway.
not yet.
I just feel like stuff is gonna slightly be tweaked with more health now.
No. There are still ways to kill you.
Yes, yes, there is. I will not deny that.
Nil, it is your turn.
I was hoping I would one-shot it, but meh.
You did not roll enough damage to one-shot it.
Nope. but heavy damage, so that's a
Mhm.
bonus.
I honestly don't think you can roll enough damage in one turn to kill it in one hit.
Yeah, I had already did a little bit of damage to it, but not much. To the skeleton, anyway.
No, I meant the zombie.
Oh,
want to-
yeah. The zombies, like I
the zombie.
said
revive is
earlier,
also-
without my knowledge religion check, zombies are harder to kill than the skeletons are.
Nil, it is your turn.
I'm not in firing range, am I?
Control click it.
Mm-hmm.
You should be.
You actually probably are. I know your gun has a long
That
That
range.
is 50.
Well, when I clicked on the musket itself, wait, turn that volume off.
Seeing everybody, so.
My gun says range, range 40-120.
So anything,
Beyond 40 feet is at a disadvantage.
yeah,
Okay.
Really, only 40? Wow.
so
Yeah.
you'd have to take 2 steps forward.
Yeah, which means my gun would not be loaded. And
Yeah, 40.
Well, you could roll with disadvantage.
yeah, but as we've seen, I suck.
Dice or dice.
Yep.
I should have paid off fucking Gygax. Okay, so Golem can hit it if I tell it that. So bonus action, I'd like Golem to go up and bitch slap zombie. So let Arnold do its thing.
As you wish, master.
Thank you, Arnold.
You are welcome.
So I hit the disadvantage button. I'm going to try to take a pot shot at the fucker. Hit it. The only time
Least
I've
you
ever
didn't hit
actually done
me.
a good hit is when I'm at disadvantage.
Well,
I'm
roll
gonna
die.
hit my damage hit on it, and wow. Well,
That is a 9 plus 5.
I actually hit something.
What is your main ability check?
And that is a fail.
Ability check?
Yeah, like
It
what's your primary?
dies.
Yay! You somehow shot the zombie.
You watch as the robot starts clapping.
just for Baka in the background is like, good job, master.
Is it wisdom or intelligence or charisma or what?
I
Or is
have-
it dex or strength? What is your main? Like, what did you put all your points in? Your main?
For ability points?
Yeah. What's your? I'm just asking. What is your primary one? Like the one that all your
Intelligence.
skills are based off of. Intelligence.
As far as I know,
Oh.
the
Is
ability
this still
class is
dim white
built
vector?
off of intelligence, and I have max intelligence 20. Followed by Constitution 17, Dexterity of 15, Strength of 16, Wisdom of 15, and Charisma of 12.
I figured you want charisma than strength.
I was just gonna try to make a case for you that I think it's stupid that agility is your ranged weapons skill.
That's what it is for every ranged weapon now. If he had a magical one, it would be his intelligence.
Intent.
So if I wanted to burn my spell slot, I could make my musket magical. But I'm kind of saving it until we get to a really
The
big boss
arcane
battle.
weapon, yeah.
I'm saving it until we get something really big and stupid dangerous.
Sounds like a plan. Because you don't have a lot of spell slots.
I've said the same thing about initiative. I think initiative is you should be able to use like intelligence, or you should be able to use like initiative shouldn't be based off of dexterity permanently. So I'm not
Yeah,
saying
I-
for
I
this
get what
game.
you-
I'm just saying I think it's stupid. I'm complaining in general about the rules, not about.
No.
And continue on.
I agree. And I think it honestly, I think it should be either a dex, intelligence, or wisdom roll, but that's the way it is because that's how all the monsters are built too. So
I don't know. Initiative feels like it should be based off deck.
it is kind of it makes sense.
of a
How quick
movement
on your
thing.
feet are you, and that's your
Yeah.
dexterity.
It's always what I thought initiative
Yep.
was.
But good job.
Anyways,
So, Let's end the combat.
Oh, there you go. Hey, at least you don't have to word experience anymore.
Oh, bitch.
Menu. Initiative. Clear all initiatives. There we go. And your rage is gone.
Yep.
I kind of feel bad because halfway through, or most of the combat, I was just practicing random riffs in the background.
No, you're good. That's as long as you're
Oh.
there for your turn. I don't care what you're doing in the
Oh.
What's
background.
exhaustion do to you? One
You
level of
first
exhaustion.
level of exhaustion is disadvantage on skill checks.
Okay. So I have one level of
So
exhaustion now.
yes, you do.
So for
Actually, don't go
exhaustion,
away
what do
until
you
you
need
take
to
a full
claim as?
rest.
Say what?
So for exhaustion, is it just time in combat? Or is it based off of because he used rage, he has
I
exhaustion?
used frenzy.
Oh, so it's a counteraction. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, disadvantage on ability checks.
I will remember it until probably a long.
It's on you.
Oh, you have a button
have
for
it.
everything.
Yeah, I have a button for it.
All right.
Is that affected by rest or rest?
Long rest gets rid of
Okay.
exhaustion.
I would suggest we take a short rest, though. Can we search the building quick before we do that, though?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Okay.
can I like? Is it dim light back here, or is it no light?
It's lit up.
I'm
fine.
gonna say it's gonna be lit up or lit up.
Lit enough.
Yeah. You find a bunch of quivers of arrows, like 3 quivers of arrows, and there's a body in the back corner.
Anything
Fresh,
useful?
old.
Can we find some javelins too? Because that'd be kind of cool.
There are no javelins here.
Crossbow bolts?
Oh, that's an archery range. Yeah, I'll say you found some crossbow bolts as well.
I'm just
You
gonna
found 3 quivers of arrows and 3 crossbow bolts.
call
Quivers.
just winding down from combat.
And then each quiver's what, equivalent of 10?
20.
Equivalent of 20?
I would suggest I could heal you, Tristan, but I would suggest using your hit dice if we're going to keep going, because
Yeah.
I've got 3 first slot spells and 1 second slot spell left. So
Yeah. So we taking a short rest then?
that'll also.
Do we
charge
want
for a
to
minute
deal
as
with
well.
the loot found in the building before we do a quick rest?
Like the body.
Yeah. Is there anything important on the corpse?
Which corner?
Roll a
Perception? Wow.
You are fascinated more about these targets. You're like, I could get better at guns with this.
Gammon sees something.
I would have said it was okay. Kill goes over to the body and rifles through it and pulls out a note. It looks like it was scribbled by the maybe who this person was. He's a human. That damn fool. I told him not to mess with that thing that got sent here, but he wouldn't listen. To whoever reads this, beware the castle.
I was just trying to see if the
Mm-hmm.
zombies we murdered were possibly the villagers that were living here.
Likely.
So is this like an old body, new body, or
It's fairly old.
okay?
But yeah,
Did
that was the note.
any of the skeletons or zombies or the large guy have anything useful on them?
No, nothing of note.
God, I rolled another 4.
No,
You're
nothing of
doing
note.
better than I am.
I need a bio. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's nothing of note on the bodies. So I take it y'all close the doors up, and you're gonna take a short rest.
Yep.
Okay. You can use your hit die to heal yourself, and I will give everyone a short rest.
Well, that brought me up to 7. Uh, when
I
I,
mean, you have 7 wounds
Yeah.
right now,
yeah, 7 wounds.
so you're a little bit yeah, you're hurt, but not the end of the
I'm
world.
going to expend 5 of my lay on hands to bring myself
Okay.
up to 2 wounds.
Okay.
So here's a partial question. Since we've generally established that my steel defender talks like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'm guessing next time I'm in town I'd have to find a module for that.
You
You
best.
can tinker with it when you get back.
No,
when you
I
get to
suggest you
downtime.
take that, whatever that thing is over there, and change its
In
voice.
fact, you know what? You can roll a tinker on it right now.
Oh, is that an actual skill?
Yeah, just roll a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of
Basically,
hand.
using your tinker's tools to change the voice. You don't get to pick the voice.
After he rolls, you don't get to pick the voice.
Well, it's 20.
You succeeded. Roll a d8 for me.
And here's the list of voices.
It's that's this one, I believe, right?
Hello, Oni-chan.
Oh fuck.
Oh god,
Oh.
Kongo may need to smash
that,
without great axe.
that needs context. That needs
With the great axe, smash it to pieces.
Nope. Congo is now attracted to the voice. Stated.
I'm so glad that was OOC.
Nope.
It is now.
No, it is not. You want to fuck the robot.
And I just kind of sit there and just like face palm, just like, what have I done?
I'm fucking with you, man. I'm totally fucking with you.
I would have loved if that was actual canon just in the back. That would have been funny.
I kind of want it to be, but Shite does not feel like he would like that.
I mean, I could roleplay it out, but
roll a wisdom.
oh god.
You want
That'd
him
be
to
more
roll
of
the
an
wisdom or me?
No,
intelligence
charisma. Roll a charisma save. Roll a charisma save. That would
Okay.
be
Oh.
Plus 0.
Oh.
Oh god, no.
Alright. Suddenly in love with the robot. I
You're
guess
just
he
in love
was
with this
enamored
particular
with the
voice.
robot's strength.
Yeah, because the robot can actually hit something.
It did
Yeah.
bitch slap the shit out of a fucking zombie
In front of
twice.
I just like to think that it just literally took the side of its hand and just fucking judo chopped the head off it. Just like,
Yeah, that's
No.
all it does is Judy chops.
Let's make a note so I remember this crap.
the funny part is judo is a grappling art.
I'm back, by the way.
Notes.
Hi, Dad.
So,
Note to you.
B-Run, while you were gone, the Kongle. Well, Zeit said it out of character, but
shit's
I wanted to roll with it because the robot's new voice is "Hello, Oni-chan."
Great.
He's like, I need to smash it. And I was like, that needs context.
Fucking Kongo's now a weeb. Now
Oh,
canon.
Yeah, at least you gave it big boobs.
One of us. One of us. What size your tits? D for dragon. Except she's not a dragon, she's a bird, so technically.
The robot looks at you while you're all taking your rest. Shall I prepare the tea?
I still need to think of a name for it. Because I don't know if I just want to keep it the default name from the actual show. Probably not.
But all right, so you took a share at rest.
There we go. I added some more context to that note.
Am I able to see his character notes? Or is it
No.
something that he has to share?
He only he can see his character notes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if they were shared parties.
No,
Okay.
because sometimes people would write stuff on their character sheet that shouldn't be privy to the party.
Okay. Just didn't know.
Okay. All right, so there's a road heading up towards where you think you saw that village at, and that's about it.
Well, that's about it.
The sun, it is evening time, so there's still light out. By the time you got to the village, it'd probably be nightfall.
May not be the best idea to venture into the village at night if we run into more
Did we take a short
things.
rest?
Yes, you took.
Yeah, we
you
did.
took a short rest. And Golemov got all his spells back. Is all of 2 spells. But his spells just go up in level immediately. But he gets his spells back on a short rest. The advantage of being a warlock.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get very many spell slots.
But you get them back on a short rest.
Yep.
Just let me take a 10.
Can you trigger a short rest?
I already did.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. If you look in the tracker, GM party's
Oh, I
taking
see
a
it
short
now.
rest.
Do you get your hit die back with a short rest, or is that a
No.
long rest?
Long rest.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess it's in between the buildings up north here.
Actually, it's in between
Or-
the warehouse and
Okay,
the
here on the left side.
Fletchery.
So, are we going to the village now?
From my teachings, even when undead are on islands such as this, it is best not to venture off in the night.
Yes, it will be dark soon.
And I do believe.
So y'all are gonna hold up here then?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I
You're on.
was looking for which one of these buildings looks to be the most defensible, because this one has a lot of windows.
The warehouse is probably the most defensive exception. But technically, it only really has 3 major choke points in the entire building. Whereas the building we're in would have 2 points of entry in the arse end, plus 1 choke point in the front. We could set up there. Or the alchemy could be done with back.
I mean, they're all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points on the apothecary building. This building has 1, 2, 3, 4, another 5 points.
Oh.
6 if you count the door. Sorry, I didn't count the door. That was just counting windows. 2, 3, 4. They have to bleed through one section there. So 3 in the warehouse because you can funnel them through an area.
There'd be like the main city room, and then there's the loading dock area.
Yeah.
Well, what's the plan then?
I think we should barricade the doors at the warehouse.
And use it as base of operation?
Sure. I mean, there's plenty of materials to fucking barricade the doors.
So essentially, I'm returning the warehouse and
Move my map down because I'm not zoomed out.
Excuse me.
Since
With the-
the downside is we're at a disadvantage in the warehouse itself because of the low light.
Hell, let me look. Well, we can move one of these torches or these lamps in there with us.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we just want to try to hold this room. Do you want more
So-
space to move?
Wait, are we waiting for a counterattack?
It's in case.
We're gonna. I believe we're waiting till it's night. It's getting to be nighttime, right?
Oh, so
Mhm.
we're looking for a camping position.
Yep.
Okay.
Hi, Redthor. Bye, Redthor.
Camp. So I do have tools with me. Am I able to board over windows? Because I do have a set of carpenter's tools.
Just in general, how long would it take us to barricade this room, my lord?
Yeah, like set up defenses, barricade the windows and door, like the external door.
Sorry. My microphone.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Now we
We
can.
couldn't.
Now,
Okay, cool. That was weird. All right.
so from real world
I would
experience,
say yes, you could.
real world experience to barricade a room like this probably about an hour.
Something to an hour.
Hmm.
Well, realistically, finding material, cutting the material, nailing it sufficiently to barricade.
So you're just
And
trying to
blocking.
barricade those two windows?
Barricade those two windows and add some extra sturdiness.
We can grab some heavy stuff from the supply.
Yeah,
room
there's
there,
a
of
room of
course.
that. So
So I'd be using my carpenter's
roll.
tool, which I do have
Yes, you do. Let's see.
sleight of
Is
hand,
this what you're
or
doing? Yeah, it's be a sleight hit because you're using your hands to do this.
okay. So it'd be sleight of hand check. Do you want me to advantage as a proficiency, or
Just roll a sleight of hand.
okay? Well, I didn't know how tool proficiency falls into it.
You're basically this tool proficiency is allowing you to
Use it normally.
do some stuff. Yeah. Actually, I have a book
Okay.
for all of this. Give me 1 second so I can know what your DC will be. Go ahead and make the roll though.
Okay, so just sleight of hand, drop it and go.
It'd either be sleight of hand or
Oh.
survival.
You may
I
not
was
need the
gonna
book
say,
for
but-
this.
Well, I don't know. Maybe the book might give extra. I don't know. Depends whatever his book says.
Okay. It's a glorious book called Xanathar's Guide to Everything. It actually allows you to do stuff with the tools. Okay. Yeah, you don't succeed with the first window, so you can try again for the second window.
Does the book say it is sleight of hand, or should it be survival? Then? Not that my modifiers don't change much between them. It's the same thing.
So let's see. Carpenter's tool skill in carpentry enables a character to construct wooden structures. A carpenter can build a house, shack, a wooden cabinet, or similar items. Carpenter's tools. This tool proficiency aids you in identifying the use and origin of wood buildings and other large wooden objects. Investigation. You gain additional insight in inspecting areas with wooden structures because you know the tricks of construction. You can spot irregularities in wooden walls and floors. You
So I
can
can spot
quickly
hidden
assess
doors.
the fortify. Within 1 minute of work and raw materials, you can make a door or window harder to force open. Okay.
Does
Making
it
the
say what I
DC
need to
to
roll
open it.
for it? Or is it
I'm
just
saying you're having the DC. You did not
fortify it
Succeed with the
sufficiently.
first one. Yeah, you didn't succeed with the first one. You think you did a good job, but it's not a good job. So roll for the second
Okay.
window.
So it is just sleight of hand rolls.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call it sleight of hands.
Okay.
Because you're using your hands to be dexterous. This one you sufficiently.
The next window's bulletproof.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I covered in cellophane, this one just says bulletproof.
Yep. You all can basically clearly see like one of the windows, not very sturdy. It's like you watch this. Neil turns around. She's like smiling at it, like I did a good job. And y'all just watch as a nail pops out of one, but the other one's like immaculately framed and perfectly cut. There's
One
like
of the
an even
boards falls off.
yeah.
Yeah. So like the first window has like a fucking like 2x4 just kind of roughly nailed in the corner, just kind of
Well, to appreciate the good, you have to notice the bad.
and then the next window's like perfectly like sealed off, not even fucking air's passing through. I
You
did
would
good-
be able to tell that it's not the wall.
It just looks like I just framed the rest of the wall.
Yep. But yeah, and remember you can take watch if you're gonna take a long rest and wait till the daytime.
Yeah. I did
Mhm.
good on the door. The door
I
at
will
least
take
passed.
first watch.
Okay. So Congo's gonna take first watch. Let's see. It's an 8-hour night.
I guess I'll take second watch because I don't know how long.
You can
cycle.
also just set your defender on watch.
Oh yeah, because it doesn't need to
The
sleep,
thing that
does it?
doesn't, yeah.
It doesn't sleep.
So I'm just going
I
to tell
forgot
the
about the defender.
defender to kind of sit by the shit window, sit in the
Well,
wait
move it
Yeah.
into an actual block.
because it also has night vision for 60.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. Well, we could just have the defender watch on it.
So I'm just going to have it sit in the corner, essentially like on the chair here. Watch. I just told the defender like we're just going to take a short rest or sleep for the night. Can you just watch the camp?
Watch the area, make sure nothing comes up and bites us in the butt.
Okay, Oni-chan. Thank you.
Why do I feel like this is turning to a Hellsinger Bridge moment? This is OC.
Bitches love cannons. Okay, so defender's on watch. We're all set down. Outside's roughly defended. Now what?
You get a long rest.
Yay! No more exhaustion.
Cool.
The downside to being awesome. I could like technically eventually kill
I
myself.
already did the roll and nothing happened in the night.
Oh, that's why you were so quiet.
He was
Yeah.
just making sure if he was going to fuck us.
Pretty much, yes.
So we make it through the night. It's morning.
Yep, it's morning. I already gave you a long
Yay.
rest.
No longer exhausted.
All right. Excuse me. Sorry.
Out of character, can I petition for a minor bio break?
All right, done, Ed. Minor bio break. Take yourselves a bio break. Get your drinks. Get your do-whatchers.
At least just before we get into combat again.
Yep, because next we'll be going to the village.
/ major town.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'll be right back, taking a piss.
Uh-huh.
So I was gonna pitch a homebrew question to you.
What's that?
It may not be necessary, but just depending on what kind of a pace you want to have for how much content we get through.
Uh-huh.
There are no ritual cast healing spells, but
Uh-huh.
if I was able to ritual cast them, we could continue after short rests easier than having to worry about taking rests all the time.
I think it is spaced out fairly well that y'all aren't able to just keep yourselves at max HP.
All right.
It doesn't say how much health this thing has.
I have returned.
That doesn't bode well.
Yeah, because right now this thing only has 1 hit point. Wow. Yeah, no. The hit points of these things is equal to the Steel Defender's Constitution mod. That doesn't make sense, though. Should have more than that. Let's say
If you put it into the combat tracker, does it add?
yeah, it gives it 1 hit point.
You can manually change that.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
What?
this thing has
I would ask what it is, but that would spoil the surprise because I was just curious why it's
1.
only at 1 hit point.
Has 1 hit point. Because it doesn't have any hit die either.
And I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Back to D.
I'm gonna say it gets 1 for every. Or you can say it's gonna get 10 for every Constitution thing.
And back.
You're
Are we
looking
still
back.
on bio?
No, we fought the world boss while you were gone.
Oh.
Welcome back, Onisha.
Oh, fuck.
Crap.
What, I had to do something to change the voice?
By breathing through harmonica?
Yes.
Okay, you can turn it off now.
Okay, it's off now.
I like how it's saying Oni-chan is the male fucking pronoun.
It doesn't understand gender.
But it's saying Oni-chan, which is the male pronoun.
Yes, we know, but
I know, it would be calling you One-san if it actually knew what gender you were.
that doesn't really give a shit.
Does that make me a trap? Am I Ostafo?
Maybe.
Does your own robot make you feel inadequate?
Yes.
Probably.
I just picture I gave it bigger boobs than me just because I'm like,
You wish
hey,
you had them.
I'm a dreamer.
Well, I think we're all here.
I believe so. Biran, you here?
Yep.
Alright.
I think Warlord's taken off the.
Probably.
My perception roll was to look outside and see if there was any
Danger shit.
change since previous night.
There's a shit ton of lamias. They all look like they want to have babies.
No, nothing like that's gonna happen.
I know.
He didn't critically fail on his roll.
But no, I did get a voice mod and to help me with some of the role playing of voices, because some of them are hard to do.
If I cared to, my sound card does. Haven't have
Okay.
it up.
So you have ventured further. You all took your long rest. You're all feeling healthy and very content with life and all that good stuff.
Can I not be exhausted, anyone?
Nope, you're still exhausted because fuck you. That's why.
Oh, I feel the love.
All right. No,
Thank you.
that one is off. Okay.
I wish, it would automatically do it if you input the long rest command.
Okay, so you all make your way to this village. This will probably be our last thing for the night, by the way.
Village time.
Hey, firm.
Because what time do we got
Hotel.
left?
Not long, about 30 minutes.
So we're probably not going to go super major combat then.
Let's just say stop touching everything that's nailed down.
Do y'all see the new map?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ruined village. Ooh. That statue looks cool.
Oh, isn't this a dreary sight?
And as you walk into the village, you see what looks like a hunched over figure in one of the houses.
Which house?
I will show you. There's actually two of them. Well, actually, no, you can see them all.
That's a big one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show them all. Make this quick. Yeah, they look dead and deceased, and they look like they want to kill you.
Great. More.
Congo, I suggest defense. because there's more of them than there are of us.
The best defense is to murder them first.
So you know what that means, boys.
Roll
check.
initiative.
All right, I'm going last. Have fun,
Golemon
boys.
did exceptionally well again. Jesus Christ.
We're saving Kongo for last. It's just that good.
Golemov killed Gammon and 3 zombies.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
It would have been the zombies first, depending on what they rolled.
You know, technically, I'm first. I'm just waiting. It's all in how you see the problem.
But I guess I should describe. As you got close to this village, the land started to look way more dead and desecrated. This village is in ruins.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Once they get
Like-
too loud, it'll burst into fucking flames. I don't got enough things to put them out.
Alright, Golomov's going to take a step out.
Can I do a bonus action, or do I have to wait for?
Huh? You have to wait on your turn to do a bonus action. And he's going to try and cast an Eldritch Blast.
Hopefully not backfire this time.
Yep, for a hit
Oh, it's
and some
ranged.
damage.
I thought it was
Yep.
a touch spell. That's why I was asking. For one of them runs away from me, and I can't.
Alright, that is his turn. Kill, it is your turn.
Alright. Let's
Let's zoom in
see.
a little bit here. Well, the benefit of going last is I do get to see where all the enemies move.
Range 30 feet. And it's outside that range. No, I'm not.
You know you have 40 feet of movement, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Hit.
Setting up for a charge.
Okay. Good turn. Next character, Gammon. What are you gonna do?
Kills getting Shield of Faith.
Uh-huh.
That is concentration for up to 10 minutes.
Yep.
And all right,
Make the tank tankier.
that is indeed.
That's
what
probably a
just
good
happened.
idea.
Do I have do I have line of sight? This the tree in the way. Can I hit zombie one?
You said how many minutes? 10 minutes?
10 minutes. It's on him. If we're in combat, I have a feeling it's not going to run out before we're done.
Yeah, 600 turns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see. I am going to actually. Yeah, can I shoot at? Is the tree in the way for zombie one?
For target for me?
I mean, I can move up a little bit too, but
I'm gonna say no. It's like the trunk of the tree. So I'm gonna say no.
Or hit.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Shield of Faith is a bonus action?
Yep.
Wow.
That's cheating.
So it says 1 bonus action, casting time.
Okay. There goes zombie 1, zombie 2.
The warrior skeleton is literally just a horse skelly.
It is dead, yes. Nil, it is your turn.
It is dead.
Uh,
yes.
Well, I was just wondering if it's literally just a horse skeleton or if it was something else. Because it literally just says W as the token.
Yep.
Well, if you look over it, it says Warhorse Skeleton, so yeah, it would
Yeah,
be
but I didn't know
a
if it had
horse.
anything extra with it.
You should probably be asking yourself, does anything ride on top of said horse?
No.
So that one's in range.
You targeted yourself. Oh, yep, there it goes.
So that would be able to run over and hit that. Okay, I would like to tell Defender to hit. So that's my bonus action.
You're telling it to hit which one?
This one. The one I just targeted.
Oh, zombie 1. Okay.
Yep. So Steel Defender will hit Zombie 1. I would wish to step over to the side as my movement. My gun should be loaded after long rest and target Zombie,
Okay.
which goes to action. Smacky. I hit it. And then
Heavy.
Good shot.
yay!
Good job, Oni-chan.
Oh.
Just out of curiosity, Tristan, what is your AC?
Right now, well, without your buff, 19, so 21 right now with your buff.
Alright.
Oh. Isn't Steel Defender right after me?
Oh, yep. Forgot. Let me put that back up there. What is your initiative at?
14.
14. Okay, so Steel Defenders targeting Zombie 1. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay.
Hit.
Because Steel Defender does way more than I do.
Some damage. Okay. All right. 5, 10, 25, 30. Okay. This thing is going to run out and try and hit your Steel Defender. Okay. And actually, let me check something real quick. Is this thing immune to... Ooh. Alright, so that's a hit. And cause if the target is other than elf or undead, it must see it. Ooh. Okay.
I'm guessing my Steel
So
Defender
first
just
it's,
died.
Alright. Took some damage. Oh no. Your steel defender is now paralyzed as this thing's claws just rip into it.
Is it because it's an actual claw effect, or is it versus organics?
It's claws.
Oh.
You watch as it slashes into your steel defender, and it just kind of like locks up as it flinches back from the attack. Nichan, what is happening to me? Well, actually, it would be able to speak, so.
Yeah.
Called bondage. You'll learn to love it.
That was really hard not to spit out my milk.
Facepalm. Heavy facepalm.
Alright, this one's gonna kill.
Oh, I was about to say, like, don't I have a deflect attack? And I realize it's another thing that's being targeted.
Mm-hmm.
Steel defender. Never mind.
For a miss. Watch as that magical shield just flares up as this thing tries to slash into you.
Oh, there's a skeleton.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yep. For a hit. Congo, your turn.
Well, due to OOC's shenanigans, frenzied rage.
Not my waifu!
Well, it's more like no metal one.
1 second.
You're right.
Oh,
I
I
shall wait.
like how this kind of worked out.
There you go.
I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna rage. I just kind of do this combat normally. Then that happened. I'm like, screw it. Let's go.
Must defend waifu.
Well,
For a miss.
was a sucky
Well, you're
blow.
still frenzied rage.
Yep. Well, now entering the rage was my bonus action. So.
Oh, yep, can't hit. Yep, that's right. Good track.
Next turn.
And your honesty.
Yay!
All right, so this thing has 60 feet of movement, so 5, 10, 15,
I do have a feeling the horsey's going to be the worst thing to fight.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50.
OOC. I didn't want to rage for this fight. OOC. Not yeah, the words. Escape me.
5,
But in character, your waifu was touched.
75,
Yeah.
80,
Well, you know, it's gotta be gradual.
90.
It's not instantaneous.
Okay.
That thing can gallop.
Holy
It
shit.
ran.
Oh,
Oh,
it
it
used
dashed.
its dash?
Mm-hmm. All right, it's Golimov's turn.
I don't like where my steel defender is.
He's gonna try and take another hit on that ghoul. For a hit. Take this, ghoul.
Old ghoul.
Begone, thought!
Let me see if those things get anything. Nope, they do not.
They don't
I
have
get
a
a special
martyr
bit.
perk?
He's dead.
Oh, dead-er.
Uh-huh.
More vitally challenged.
Kill, your turn.
Kill's going to apply Divine Smite on. So,
Okay.
and he's going to move 5 feet there. and pretty much stick.
Yep. Okay, so that thing's dead.
Smite the almighty smiter.
Okay. This ends your turn.
Yep.
Gammon.
Let's see. Let's see. I will take a that killing that one changed what I was gonna do, so I had something.
You could probably hit the warhorse, or
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the warhorse.
yeah, Ghoul one or warhorse should be just without.
That's a miss. Alright, this zombie is going to...
Not my baby. Oh, it's hitting my Kohai.
Yep. That's that one's turn. Nil, your turn.
Quick question.
Have to
So,
use to repair that, wouldn't you?
He'd have
Well-
to be up close to it.
well, it says actions repair 3-day. Does that mean
It's
day?
paralyzed. It can't do anything.
Well, yeah, but I'm just wondering about that if I unparalyze it.
3 times. Yeah, it could repair itself.
Okay. Is that out of combat exclusive?
Now it could do it in combat.
Okay. And it's permanently
And Belemov
paralyzed.
knows mending, so he could actually run up and touch it, and it would heal it. But the problem is, he ain't going anywhere near that thing.
Afraid he'll get cooties.
I could do something that would help it. I didn't realize that it was a bonus action.
So that said, so it's
Well, you are
permanently
concentrating
paralyzed.
on
There
one
is
spell right now.
nothing.
Yeah, but this isn't a concentration.
Like, is it just permanently paralyzed? No matter what I do, it's stuck there. The rest
It
of the
can-
combat.
Yep.
So it's not like it's a root spell. It's not like the ghoul is permanently like hooked in and keeping it there.
Nope.
It is paralyzed for 1 minute.
A lot. It just paralyzes whole combat unless someone unfucks it.
Oh, it can repeat the save at the end of its at each of its turns. So it hasn't come back to its turn yet. So
Okay. Well, no, I was just wondering, like, if I kill the ghoul, does the paralyze go away, or is it like a permanent? It's just fucked.
It's a thing that's applied to it because the ghoul. Essentially, if it was an organic, it would be a poison. But since it's a construct, what he's doing is having.
no, it's a paralyze. Straight up paralyze.
Isn't
If
it
the target
effect?
creature is a creature other than an elf or undead, it must succeed a Constitution saving throw or be paralyzed.
Right, but what I'm saying is the effect comes from its claws, correct?
Yes, it
Mhm.
does.
So it's essentially like a poison. And
Yeah.
so what I'm saying is I'm explaining that essentially what's happened is rather than poisoning your construct just like it hurt the wiring
Frozen?
inside your constructs. Your construct is temporarily disabled.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Baby, having this thing hit your construct and not one of you guys, you can bring your construct back. That is an easy thing to replace.
Mm-hmm.
Am I disadvantaged to shoot ghoul 1 when I'm targeting?
From where you are right now?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Okay. So not disadvantage. I'm not moving, so that counts as rearm. That's a hit.
Uh-huh.
Wounded.
I heard it.
Uh-huh.
And since construct can't do anything, I'm not using.
Alright. It's gonna be the end of its turn, so it's gonna repeat its saving throw. It is still paralyzed. It is Ghoul's turn. Seeing as how you swung on this thing,
Swung.
Um,
I shot it.
not
no, I
you.
swung.
Oh, Congo.
he swung, but he missed.
Yeah, actually, Nil did hit it.
I also can't heal your construct, by the way.
Oh, I know.
It's a hit.
It's a construct.
Some damage. And you passed your save.
Sweet.
Good job, Congo. Save the waifu. Save the waifu. That is your prime directive.
Alright, skeletons. Alright, it's
I
gonna
keep
take
forgetting
another
about
shot
him.
at kill. For a miss. Congo, your turn.
Alrighty. Be
Yeah.
gone, fall demon. Wow.
Nope.
Bonus
You're
action.
distracted. You're distracted by your waifu.
Yeah. Alright, time for that bonus action.
Oh,
What did you do to my dice? What the hell
Minor
did you do to my
question.
dice?
What does he need to actually hit the fuck?
12.
Not a lot. He does not need a lot to hit. Oh.
Oh.
Isn't it normally?
If I remember correctly, a ghoul is a 12 AC, I think.
Don't worry about it.
My luck. It probably is.
Don't worry about it.
I'll talk about a frenzied
happen-
rage right now. Alright.
All right,
Been
this
after.
warhorse is going to take a stomp on Waifu Bot.
Oh,
For a hit.
a white horse.
You're just watching as these things are just beating the shit out of that thing. It is barely holding on. Your steel defender's almost gone.
Point.
And top of initiative is Golomov's turn. He is going to move down to beside you. You're hearing a voice in your head saying, if we can get those things away, I can help the weirdly shaped construct.
I was surprised he didn't just call it sex doll, but
He has better he has better tact than that. He hopes you're not using it as a sex doll, but he doesn't want to know.
Congo might after this.
He is going to. You're going to watch out as that same lightning builds up, and he is going to cast,
Magic
Witch Bolt.
missile.
and it shears off into the distance.
You know, I've never actually seen Witch Bolt go off.
He used
Every
it last.
time I try to cast it, it fails.
And so that's a miss. All right, that is Golomov's turn. All right, kill.
Alright, well, Kill is going to charge Zombie 3. So,
Okay, you're going to take one attack of opportunity for moving past the warhorse.
Just attack the warhorse.
going to hit, steal.
1 second. Let me find that damn thing. There it goes. Or miss. And that's its reaction for this turn. Okay, go.
Hits. Wounded and drop another one. So that's
We should have set
15.
you up with a little ability for your hooves.
This is a charge.
Oh, okay.
We did set up
Oh.
his hooves. I did with him before we go last time.
Yep. So it does 6 additional damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 15.
1 second. It is dead.
More vitally
And
challenged.
let's
No,
see
14.
if it-
14. What I did.
Yep. They're already taking some hits.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait. Let's see. Yeah, that was 8 wounds. Oh, no, wait. So, yeah, 14. My bad. Where's that unconscious? Okay, yep, it is. Okay, it's not dead. Never mind then. Okay. Great old Gammon.
Turn undead.
Indeed.
Move down a square.
I didn't want to move on top of my marker.
Oh, okay then.
My marker is showing where I'm gonna be where the 30 is, but I didn't want to.
Overlap.
Tracking.
Screw it up or whatever.
Tracking. I'm tracking. Right. So.
Here, let me just do it. I think it'll automatically work.
Yay!
So only
Good job.
one of the rest of them there. So they have to try to run away from me.
Yep. Yes, they do.
There's one that's not. So
Yep. That zombie.
Farewell, waifu bot.
And it is dying.
Great.
Oh, it's not immediately dead?
Oh, it's dead, but
I mean, you can fix it later. So
Mhm.
that's why I'm leaving it there.
that way he doesn't have to resummon a token.
All right, zombie 3, get an attack of opportunity, Tristan. For a hit. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Against Zombie
Okay.
3 or Warhorse? Hit
Warhorse.
Mm-hmm. And that's your reaction. All right. Nil, your turn.
That is within my effective range. Again, sacrificing movement to hit the war.
Uh-huh.
So,
Hit. Good job.
hey! Heal defender, dead.
Yep, down. Ghoul, Kongol, you get an attack of opportunity.
Avenge your waifu.
It's not my turn.
No, you get an
attacker
attack of opportunity.
Oh,
because it's got to run away from me. So
So therefore, it's trying to disengage combat.
Hey, a hit.
I hit something.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30, 35, 40. going to say this thing completely leaves the combat because it's ran off into the woods.
Oh, what, Ghoul 1?
Mm-hmm. It's gone.
I have to go calling for friends.
I clue.
All right, Skeleton's turn. It's going to take another shot at Tristan. For still a miss. Kongol, your turn.
All right. Well, the unfortunate disoperation of
Waifu bot?
Awkward Bot 3000.
Awkward butt.
I will recklessly slap the horse with a great axe.
Filled with grief and rage, Kongol wildly lashes out at the
Doing
giant
so
skeleton.
gets advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during your turn. It's just advantage, right?
What did you say, Shinzai?
Just roll to hit. It'll already do all the stuff for you.
But reckless attack is
Oh,
don't have
is
like
the special
it's
type
not
of
part
attack?
of rage. It's something else.
Is that the one where you can reduce the amount on your attack to add to damage?
No, this is giving me advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength.
All defense
So
to
I
attack.
just get advantage.
When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack
I just
recklessly.
get
You do so,
advantage.
gets advantage on melee attack rolls using strength during your turn. But attack rolls against you. Yep.
No, I just get advantage. Click.
Uh-huh. And attacks against you have advantage.
Yep. But at this time, he does not care.
You needed that advantage because that other die was a 2.
Avenge Waifu bot! Avenge the Waifu bot!
It is dying.
Yep.
Clean cleaved it in half.
And then, noticing the zombie, I can move and then do my bonus action, right? no?
Sure.
Okay. And will it come? This does not get advantage because it's hit on my first man attack. I will attempt to very poorly
Oh.
miss that zombie. All right, at least I hit the horse.
You clobber the steel defender even more.
Your knee hyperextends awkwardly. You have 1/4 of your movement speed and cannot charge for 5 rounds. Oh no, 1d4 plus 6. So that is 10 rounds. You cannot. You have a 1/4 of your movement speed.
So is that like what, 1 minute?
Yeah, for 1 minute.
Okay.
Sweet, I can move 7.5 tiles.
No, you get 1/4 of your movement.
So take whatever your movement speed and divide it by
4.
So
4.
2 would be 15. Half of that would be
Is 7.5.
feet. So that would.
I used a calculator.
Yeah, so that means you can move 2 squares because you hyperextended your knee. All right, Golemov. 2, 3,
I guess I wasted all my good rolls in the last combat.
6. He's gonna start taking some pock shots at the skeleton. He thinks you've got the zombie.
I'll hit it eventually.
He's gonna
Well,
cast an
missing
Eldritch
a little bit
Blast
Does kind of fit the rage right now.
for a hit. Okay. Kill, your turn.
Alright, so Kill's gonna run down that ghoul. And he'll pretty much do
Is there an extra ghoul somewhere? Oh, zombie 3.
Once you use this ability, you can't use it again until you finish the short. Okay, we can do that. So just try to skew it.
Holy crap! You still hit.
I call bullshit. And he kills it. And he fucking kills it.
You know, I probably would have hit with a 2.
And here I am, lucky to hit the broadside of a fucking barn.
The zombie only had a 9 AC.
Well, I automatically missed.
No, I mean kill.
Evidently.
Actually, less than a
It's
9.
actually
possibly.
still alive. He skewered it on his.
On the lance.
So he impaled it on the lance, and it's just kind of on the lance at him, but it's stuck on fucking.
Yep.
So next person, I guess, because that was my action and movement.
Gammon.
Apparently, they have even less of armor than I thought.
Hey, you know, I'm the master of missing right now.
They're zombies.
It's okay. If
They
it's a
don't
blind
have
rage,
good AC.
just don't roll a 1 and you hit.
So it has to be a 12. It's still alive.
Of course it is.
Hey, that's the thing that sucks about zombies.
They have magic fucking death throws.
I feel like these healing spells that say this spell has no effect on undead should do the opposite of what it says. So spare the dying should just murder this son of a bitch.
Old editions of D&D, I believe it did. You could use Cure on undead and it would damage
I'm
them.
pretty sure it did, yeah.
And then they got rid of it.
It's too broken.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Because he's got a cleric yell
Alright, that's a
cure and
miss.
murder everything.
The zombie is going to try and hit kill.
From being impaled.
And it can't. It's slapping lazily against him.
It's still stuck at the end of his pike.
It's just kind of thwacking at the
Into the
fucking lance.
spear.
Like,
It's flailing around.
It was trying to pull itself further onto his lance.
oh, that's a disadvantage. Fucking hit. Go. Yummy. So Steel Defender's dead, so I can't do this action. Go 1. I can go to there. So I'm gonna move up, use my action as reload, try to take aim at the skeleton. But I'm not shooting this turn because I moved and I'm reloading. But I am
Okay.
aiming at the skeleton.
You're good.
Steel Defender, vitally challenged.
It's actually going to move up behind. Get advantage to attack Tristan.
Still
Still can't hit him.
Nothing can
Tristan over there with the fucking like Terminator levels of AC.
21 right now.
Congo.
Yeah, the awkward bot rage continues.
I like how you are so depressed.
It's just like, this is life now. I'm just gonna go.
All right.
this zombie stay murdered?
It's dead now. Yes.
Yay! It can only save its.
I can't remember. Is it does it have to exceed their hit points, or do they always get a throw?
They always get a throw, unless it's magical, fire, or radiant damage.
Well,
And
technically, he shouldn't have been able to then, because my weapon counts as a magic weapon.
5,
Not fire or radiant.
10.
Oh, okay. So it has to be
Either one of those two types.
And the
one
only
of
one,
those two types of.
No,
Alright.
oh, it's only radiant or from a critical hit.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
Golemov.
He's gonna take another bolt shot at this.
Goey.
Or not a bolt, but an Eldritch Blast. For a miss. Kill. Your turn.
Kill, seeing the skeleton behind him, just gonna fucking kick him in the face.
Backward kick.
Well, at least they have a hoof.
And I mean, technically, they actually get that save every single time. I just think it's dumb that they get it multiple times. So that one's dead. Okay.
Well, I don't know. It makes sense. They come back with like 1 hit point, don't they?
Uh-huh. I think it pads out combat too long, to be honest.
Well, undead are supposed to be they're actually supposed to be a scary enemy, so
Uh-huh.
especially those ghouls. So I'm glad that one ran away.
I would have hit
Yeah.
it eventually.
Or you would have ended up paralyzed.
Either
Like
way.
Wifey-Bot.
I was laughing because you can cast light on even on an unwilling creature, and it would have been funny if I cast it on him before he ran off into the woods. This is a glowing ghoul.
Some Fallout level shit.
What did they call them in Fallout?
Ghouls.
Is that
Yeah.
the glowing ones though? Or they were
Oh
like,
yeah,
Uh,
they're
feral.
literally just called glowing ones.
Feral. No,
the green ones. I think they were called glowing ones. Yeah.
Yep.
He just comes
And
back,
thus
he's like,
started
"You
the
fucking
infamous
smooth
legend
skin."
of the glowing one.
He just comes back, he's like, "Fuck you, smooth skin."
5, 10. 30. Oh, that's right. I have to take a. So it's a bonus action to change weapons.
Yep.
And if I move, does that take my? No, that's my. Can I switch to my bow? I don't remember the rules on this.
Yes, you can switch to your bow.
Is he allowed to shoot this turn?
Yes.
Hit. Dying.
Bows don't have the loading thing because it's just pulling an arrow. Crossbows do though.
Mm-hmm.
And muskets.
Mhm.
So it would take a full action though if I wanted to get another weapon out of my bag. That's what it is.
Yep. I mean, yeah, technically I could keep. Well, yeah. We'll deal with that next time when we have more time.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it would make sense thematically. Okay.
Alright. So is the zombie still on my pike alive, or is it fully dead?
It's dead.
Okay, I'll
It's
just...
just
Shake
kind
your
of laying
pike.
there.
Got one.
Uh,
All right, and then
Back to being exhausted.
fucking Congo's depressed that his waifu-bot died.
Uh-huh.
Wait till he's done with everything. Thanks, Kai. I wasn't going to rage that fight.
You didn't have to.
Gotta keep it in character, man.
Congo comes up to your wife bot and he just shakes his head. And you watch as he places his hand on it. And is it? He's gonna use mend, and this thing gets 5 hit points. I
Waifu
live
bar
again.
online.
But you... I'll say I'll give this to y'all. Y'all search the village, and you find a couple of leftover things in some of the houses. But we will be ending here for the night. You find... Where are my items? There we go. Alright, let's go down the list.
Are we able to make any of these houses secure?
No.
Well,
Basically, you won't have time for a long rest after this. Actually, as you start,
Can we take a short rest?
you will be able to take a short rest.
Okay.
Yes. As you actually start smelling like the air, this like sulfurous odor starts rolling in over the area, like coming in direction from the castle. So y'all got 110 gold pieces, so that makes it 710. 710. And then you got a Azure. Right. Found one piece of Azure, right?
Sounds fancy.
And it's another gemstone.
That sells for 10 gold pieces. Roughly.
An eye gate. And a...
Just
weird
lots and lots
gem.
of gem. Like the eye of a gate or whatever.
It's a weird gem with a glowing red. It looks like it's glowing red on the inside. Like there's almost a flame on the inside.
So a soulstone.
Am I able to use my identify before?
You can use identify.
Okay.
Go ahead and cast it.
It's shiny.
How do I use that off my list?
Yep. And just hit cast. It should give a spell slot used for you.
I have.
I don't actually have a cast button.
Okay. Well, I'll just say you casted one spell.
I ticked it off as used. I just...
There
Or
you go.
take a short rest, it won't matter anyway.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't get his spells back on a short rest.
Oh, that's right.
That's only Gollum. Which, actually, let me go ahead and give you all that short rest. Where's combat tracker? Alright, rest. Short. There you go. It is a elemental gem fire. This gem contains a mote of elemental energy. When you use an action to break the gem, an elemental is summoned as if you had casted Conjure Elemental spell, and the gem's magic is lost.
Could he have cast that as a ritual? That is a ritual spell.
Oh yeah, I guess he could have. Yeah, sure. You cast it during your long rest, so yep.
Short rest.
Go ahead and
It only takes 10 minutes to cast it as a ritual. So it wouldn't cost you a spell.
Well, I
Yeah,
have
there we
like
go.
absolutely no use. To be honest,
Boom.
my
No, but
spells
it's
are.
good. It's good to have it identified. So I'm just
Yeah. Well, if
Well,
even if it used a spell slot, none of the other things I have are.
so basically, you have a gem that conjures a fire elemental.
Warning, one-time use.
It is a one-time use spell.
We'll save that for the boss room.
how many spells do you have as an artificer?
At the moment, I got 3. The spells I have available are Arcane Weapon, Detect Magic, and I did.
You're a
He's more of a utility caster,
Cantrip wise, I have Mage Hand, Spirit Dying, and I also have ability to infuse weapons.
which you've already used your 2 slots. Unless you
Don't they-
overwrite.
Don't they wear off?
what's your
Nope.
intelligence modifier?
Only when you
Uh,
die do they wear off. And I'll say Golemov healed he used mending, and with your tools you fixed your elemental.
By modifier you mean the plus whatever?
Yeah, what is your
Say-
plus? It's 8.
I
No,
He doesn't
Well,
get more spell slots per modifier.
It's not about spell slots. It's about spells. He should have more than 3 spells.
I have intelligence of 20.
So what's your plus?
The small little plus on the bottom of it's plus 5.
Plus 5 plus half of your level, and we're level
3.
4, 3.
3.
3.
So
We're in milestone mode.
Magic to produce
You should
artifacts
have-
spell effects.
you should be able to have 6 spells prepared.
Levels. Let's see. Artificer, how many spell slots you
Equal
have
to your
cast?
intelligence modifier plus half your artificer level, rounded down.
Oh, yeah.
So he should have more spells. That's what I was getting at. We talked about this last
yep.
time we played, and I forgot to.
Because I technically have a new cantrip, the Magic Flying Disc. Wow.
Yes, you do. Tensor's flying disc. So yeah,
But
you
that
have.
doesn't even count. That's a cantrip. So as far as your actual spells that you know, though, which your 3rd level, so you
Well,
you have 3
the Flying
spell-
Disc is a
so
racial bonus.
You should be able to pick 5 spells from the 1st level spell list.
Including what I got.
Well, as long like you may have some other stuff.
No, he
because-
has his intelligence modifier plus half his level.
4 plus half his level.
No,
would
he
be
has
1.
he has a 5. He has a 20
So
intelligence.
6. So you
Yep,
should
he
be
has
able to
6 spells
You can have 6 spells prepared from the 1st level list.
of
And
artificer.
that doesn't include of the artificer spell casting list. That doesn't include ones that you automatically get just by your class either.
Most of the automatic ones I've gotten are basically out of my racial tree. As far as
So-
I know. Because Mage
but,
Hand, I believe, is part of my, I think, racial
Yep,
tree.
that's a racial.
Mage Hand is a
Insane.
cantrip, so
I
that
said you could replace Thorn Whip or Spare the Dying with another
Spare the Dying's
cantrip.
come in useful.
But
'Cause
you
I've
haven't used Thorn Whip. But yeah, if you want to keep it, you can.
but you could have absorb, alarm, arcane weapon, catapult, cure wounds, detect magic, disguise self, expeditious retreat, fairy fire, false life, feather fall, grease, identify, jump, long strider, sanctuary, or snare. You could have 6 of those.
Well, I have
Yep.
Arcane Weapon already. I'm just saving it to
I think you get arcane weapon because of your class. but I'm
Battle
not
Smash.
sure.
specialization.
So that one
Yeah.
doesn't count against you. So you can still have up
You
to
have 4 more spells you can pick.
After Arcane Weapon? Or on top of what I already got?
On top of what you have 4 more spells you can pick from the 1st level list.
That's I can't share the list. But
Spells.
it'd be under spell casting for the artificer.
Or is there a separate room for this?
No, you just drag them to your spells.
Well, no, he said under Artificer or the
So
ability
I
best.
can't drag the shield over for him. Can you drag and drop the shield for spell under Artificer? Under Artificer, go down underneath of his spell, the Artificer spell list, like the big table, and it says spell casting. Drag and drop that spell casting shield into the chat box for him.
Okay, so spell
And you,
casting.
unfortunately, you can't drag and drop from this list. I think it's because Artificer
You're good, Tristan.
is from a different book.
Uh,
So you'll have to search for them